YouTube.
Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. If you like what we do here, like and subscribe and all that jazz. And join our server. There's a link in the description below.
I don't like jazz.
Today we are playing the Fall of Misra. We're on the 9th episode. And, yeah, we're going to have fun.
Indeed.
Would the players like to introduce themselves, please?
I'm Frank Swiftwing, an owlin with the Dampier setup, samurai fighter monk, currently walking around with flaming wings, and at least now has some idea what the fuck's going on.
Sweet. And that's Frank's character sheet. Who's going next?
I guess I go next.
Go for it, Bandit.
I am playing Bandit, the little fella awakened raccoon that has recently taken a dip into trying to become Death God.
Uh-huh.
And he is a rogue. I always forget this. The Phantom Rogue.
The Phantom Rogue.
Yes.
Yes.
And he is a rogue. I always forget this. The Phantom Rogue.
The Phantom Rogue. Oh.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we got it. Oh, that's.
And he is a.
There we go.
There you go.
Sorry.
Next person, go.
Okay, I could go. Okay, so I'm playing Eva Firemoth, who is a Asmar cleric and paladin of the Lord of Light.
Indeed.
Go, echo, echo.
Is there an echo?
Though, well, maybe none of you heard it, but
I can't hear anything.
no, not now. But
Okay.
I brought up. I'm watching the video on YouTube while it's streaming, and I basically heard the same conversation twice before I muted it. I'm glad that didn't get picked up. So yeah, Tommy.
I am a Tommy Tauntaun, but my friends call me Tommy. I am an Artificer Warforged. And I decided I'm also going to take a dip into Wizard for a little bit more magical expertise.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, Frank, do I have your level 5 character sheet? Looks like the one I've got still says Fighter 2 Monk 2 at the top.
Damn it!
Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. Anyway. What happened last time we played?
We got to meet the Lord of Light.
Mm-hmm.
Sorta. Kinda. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
We met some guy saying he was the Lord of Light.
And what was this guy?
He was an overpowered genie. Because he was a mix of an Efreet and,
Dow.
Dow.
Dow!
Yeah, basically magma genie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And due to said Magna Genie, we also have a very new friend who is Broms, who is a familiar now. a little Magmin, that boy. Yeah, The
So it's now starting to regret joining up.
yeah,
He's already exploded like 4 times.
it's too late now.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's realizing what it means to be a familiar. But anyway, he gave us the mission of returning the light and banishing the darkness, whatever the hell that means. So we decided to go banish the light, and by that we meant go back to our hometown to start there.
To banish the darkness, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
To banish the darkness. Yeah.
But then we ran into yeah, I was about to say Barbaduke for some reason.
Babadook.
Yeah, who was an emissary of Orcus, who also wanted us to help spread death, apparently. But we were like, nah, that's too much. We don't want to do all that. So we kicked his ass.
Yeah, he's saying, how about instead of bringing the light back, you just let everything die, and then things will be peaceful and quiet, and we can control it all. It'll be nice. And you said, nah.
Nah. That's just nerds. Anyway, so we ended up kicking his ass. We went back to the fire. There was a Chimera there, so we kind of went away from the fire because we didn't want to piss it off. On our way to the city, we fought a spider lady. And then we decided to turn back around and rest.
Yep.
While attempting to rest, Bandit decided it'd be a smart idea to tune with the wand of Orcus we happened to find by ripping out the Bodak's spine.
Yep.
And he proceeded to do a bit of a death yo-yo trick as he tried over and over and over again.
Yep.
In his defense, he was literally just called comic relief.
Yeah. But what he doesn't know is that the wand of Orcus is sentient, and it seemed to enjoy his dedication. So he said, you know what? We're just going to let you attune. So now he's attuned to the wand.
Well, the thing is, the way the wand works is that you have to roll a con save to see if you successfully attune. If you fail, you just die instantly. But even if you succeed, you take a ridiculous amount of necrotic damage. So he took... a couple of times he just straight up died, but then also a couple of attempts he succeeded to attune, but took so much necrotic damage that he died. So yeah, he's attuned. He just died in the process of attuning to it.
Yeah, I think he died like 8 times.
I think it was around that, yeah.
By the term death yo-yo.
Yeah.
But now he's successfully tuned with it. And all the evil or whatever that comes with it.
Yeah, we pinned it off with you mentioning that Bandit notices that there's a very living chimera.
Yep.
Yeah. As far as I remember, basically, as part of the side effect of all of that, Bandit's face has effectively been mutilated.
Yeah, he has like bone horns just protruding out the side of his head.
No, you have a completely...
Oh no, I got like kind of a goat.
You have a
skull.
You have a skull face. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, skull face. Yeah.
The flesh is sloughed off your skull and exposed
Yeah.
bare bone.
Ooh.
It's so cool.
We're going to find a couple band-aids to fix that. Don't worry, I'll get the stapler. I'll put the skin back in place.
Ow.
My edgy little rogue finally looks the part.
All we need to do is just light your skull on fire.
Do you know what a raccoon skull looks like?
Vaguely. Yeah. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some find it that would work with the kind of, I don't know, the whole Reaper aesthetic that comes with being a
Chosen of Orcus.
rogue.
Phantom Rogue, yes. Alright,
Out we game.
indeed.
Yep.
So, like you said, you were resting, and Bandit realized after attuning to his wand that the Chimera came back and is just chilling by the fire. What do you do?
I remember it saying that you. I remember we pinned it off saying that with it trying to get me to fight to kill the Chimera.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
with the wand wanting you to kill it. Yes.
Yeah, because the wand says it's too alive.
Yep, it's too alive.
Yep.
How dare it live?
While that was going on, me and Ever were digging out pieces of the like a site so we could take it with us so we could set up a fire somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to break the ground.
So I want.
Also, Ever, did you put the armor on your character sheet?
So Tommy, since Ever is helping you, can you make an Arcana check with advantage?
Uh,
20. Awesome.
Nice. 320.
So, you realize that there's a magical feedback loop going on here, and rather than Toby has discovered a bag of an empty bag that had contained jam donuts, and he's got his whole head in it trying to lick the jam from inside.
But I can apply pressure.
Anyway.
as one does.
Yeah, hopefully your dog doesn't do the head for the hole and then quickly does a shit.
It runs into a wall.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
just licking
Like,
inside of
Can
it. Anyway, yeah, he doesn't have his head stuck. He's fine. Where was I? Oh, yes. So,
Feedback loop.
you realize it's a feedback loop that rather than trying to break off a piece of the leukocyte, you could capture some of the energy in transit and focus it, much like, because as an artificer you regularly channel arcane power through various objects, and make magical power sources, crystallize small amounts of magic so that you can run your machine. So yeah, you managed to, with a 20, you managed to trap and concentrate some of the energy to make a small shard of leukocyte.
Only question now is how the hell are you gonna store it?
Well, he's got all
In
kinds
the
of
container I created.
Yes, you can put it in the container. He could handle it using the tongs that he's got. He's an artificer.
Again, this was my job for 50 years.
Exactly. Yeah, his arms are tongs practically because it's all mechanical.
I don't have the limitations of flesh like some of you people.
The moment I realized the weakness of my flesh.
Let's face it, none of us can exactly throw stones.
I'm just saying, IRL, if I could have robot hands, I'd do that.
Oh hell yeah.
Surreal.
Have a built-in, like, Pez dispenser, too, for some reason.
A built-in Pez dispenser.
Yep.
Okay, that's not what I would go with. But yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say a built-in gun, but that's so cliche.
I think I'd have a Swiss Army arm.
Oh, that'd be fun.
What about a chainsaw arm?
Well, that could be one of the tools that comes out, yeah.
Personally, I would argue for gorilla arms. Ones that could basically lift me up. Because that means I would have arms that would not get tired. So that means I could have distances.
Okay, if you had arms that were massive compared to your frame, you would have to mechanically reinforce the rest of your body too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to lift them off the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's a cool idea. Just, I'm just taking it
Yeah,
to that
you have
extra
to
step.
do like
You would
a
have
little
to-
bit of extra surgery.
You'd have to augment your entire body to support the massive arms.
Get like your skeleton reinforced.
To be fair, any kind of like heavy-duty mechanical arm would probably need extra reinforcement throughout your body.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But too much, and then you risk going cyber psycho.
Yes. Nice.
Doesn't go nuts.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we're not playing Cyberpunk. We're playing D&D.
maybe next time.
Although I really should get that rulebook.
Shadowrun?
Yeah. I don't think there is a. I don't think they've done a remake of Shadowrun though, have they? Not like they did with.
Yeah, I think
Spelljammer.
I think it's called Cyberpunk Red.
No, there is a game called Cyberpunk Red, and it's very cool. But there is also a sort of cyber hacking themed D&D analog set in the not too distant future, where you have a lot of the same stuff that's in Cyberpunk, including hacking computers and augmented body parts. But there are also orcs, minotaurs, dwarves. Yeah, magic. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
And
my friend tried to teach me how to play it, and
called
it's like,
Shadowrun.
yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, Shadowrun's pretty intense. There's a lot going on.
A little bit from
But I think the last version of it that was... I think the last version of it that was published was 3.5.
I believe so.
Yeah. There hasn't been a
Game?
5th edition version of it
Question
yet.
mark?
Sorry?
Game? Question mark?
Yes, let's play game. Sorry. Stop distracting me.
Sorry.
We started it.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm talking to my own ADHD at this point. Anyway. Fuck. Oh, yes. So you've managed to
Creative.
channel
Start up like a
channel
site
some of
and
the energy
store
into
it.
a new lycosite crystal and store it. And what's Frank up to right now? Bandit's resisting the urge to kill the Chimera. Working on the lycosite. What's Frank doing?
Frank is almost kind of trying to prepare to see which way things going, because not being funny, Bandit right now is looking a little twitchy.
Ah. So you're keeping an eye on Bandit, whose face is now a skull. And wondering...
Yeah.
That might be a clue that he's not okay.
Because not being funny, he's now basically the majority of his flesh melted off, and it's right now eyeing that thing up with a big fuck off mace.
He's still got most of the flesh on his body. It's just his head that's completely bone naked.
Most of the flesh on his face gone, and
Yeah. Okay.
and it's currently kind of having that murderous intent in his eyes towards the Chimera.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the
nice.
Chimera is still sleeping at the moment. Do you want to try and wake it up and warn it, or do you want to hold
I can't speak.
Draconic?
I can't speak out of its languages. I can try holding back Bandit, but my strength is shit.
Do you want to do a grapple check?
You could try stuffing him in the bag.
Bandit's strength isn't great either, so this should be interesting.
Get in the bird!
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and do a grapple check.
All right.
So I can rebuttal that with my acrobatics, right?
Yes, but I wasn't gonna tell him that yet. Okay, Frank, go ahead and do D20 plus 2 for your athletics. Seven. Bandit, are you going to try and wriggle out with your acrobatics?
Sure.
I believe you have...
Damn.
I was going to say you have a passive of 20. I don't think you need to roll.
Yeah, I might have underestimated the size difference.
My man is built to be quick.
Bandit moves so fast that before you don't even realize that you're grabbing empty air until after you've finished grabbing.
Easy on your little shit. So fuck is fast.
Try and call for help. Maybe one of us could come and stop what we're doing and come and help.
Guys, I think we might want to keep an eye on Bandit.
Hold on a sec. Toby's crying. I'll be right back.
Bandit will hiss at you.
That's Frank right now. Like, where's Bandit? Bandit's just standing on his head.
Yeah, I have a passive of 20 with my with pretty much most of my dex things.
So good luck pinning him.
Wait, no, it's all of my dex checks. Yeah.
I mean, as you should. You are
Yeah.
a rogue. You are a
So,
rogue.
like, don't bother trying to pin him down.
I mean, you can certainly try. I might roll on that one.
Until you reach reliable talent.
Also that, yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to. What you do is you hold person, then you grab. And then you throw him in the bag.
Chuck the bitch in the bag.
Yeah.
Alright, you had your fun. Now get in the bird!
You just put the raccoon in timeout.
I don't know why, but I'm imagining it's like putting a cat in a carrier.
It definitely will be now.
You've heard a pocket saying, now bag raccoon! Just start throwing bandit at people.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, back.
Back.
So
Yeah, right. I think like a bit of a feral cat at the moment.
Yeah, he is hissing at you.
Yeah, that's what you do. You put bandit in the bag, you shake up the bag, then you throw him.
What was that for?
Like, yeah, I'm not liking how you're looking at the camera right now.
Are you going to try and take the mace off him?
I'm first going to be checking. It's like, Bandit, are you still all there?
Yes. I don't see why I wouldn't be.
Seeing your face.
There's
That's
not
all
really
his
anything
face.
reflective.
No, I don't believe it.
So, should I roll deception on? Yes, I'm perfectly fine.
If you want to. If you think that is deception.
Actually, no. Yeah, Bandit would think he's fine.
So roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. +6 either way.
And Frank will be rolling insight on that.
So that would be a 12.
12.
Nine.
You're not. You are convinced. He wasn't very convincing, but nevertheless, you are convinced. He's fine. He's got this. Nothing to worry about.
Alright.
Why do you ask?
Well, right now, the majority of your flesh is kind of melted off your skull.
Now, don't lie. Why would
Maybe
you
not.
lie?
Touch the top of his. Would touching the top of his head actually give him a different sensation because of exposed skull?
You're gonna touch his face.
Yeah, I would almost do like a Sonic, like almost like that kind of double tap
Yeah,
with two
okay.
fingers.
As he reaches
You know-
for your face, Bandit.
Bandit would pull away.
Uh-huh.
It's like, okay, yeah, that wasn't the greatest idea.
First you tell me I've got a skull for a head, and now...
Ever and Tommy would overhear this conversation, obviously.
First you tell me I've got a
Yeah.
skull for a head, now you're trying to touch my head. Are you okay?
I guess if we think that Bandit is going to try and wake up this chimera, I think we'd rush over and try and stop him. So Eva would maybe try and grapple Bandit.
Yeah,
Also gonna
Frank.
try and grapple Bandit. Okay.
It's like, be warned, he is a bit of he's a bit wriggly.
Okay.
Both grabbing one leg each, kind of thing. Yeah, rugby tackle.
Okay.
Please beat a 26. Please try.
Ever, you've got the best athletics. If Tommy is helping, you can roll with advantage, but there's no way you're going to beat a 26. Just saying.
I mean, I thought Frank was helping because Tommy's not getting involved in any of
Fair
this.
enough.
It's not being funny right now. Right now,
I will
Bennett.
try as athletics check. Let's see how I do. Only +2. I mean, it's not like huge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you have guidance?
So what's... Not one!
Oh,
that
God.
one.
You make
Yeah.
Like the worst
You
possible.
make a leap for Bandit, who automatically steps out of the way, and you faceplant.
I think it'd be funny if Bandit just jumped and then just like landed on your back and just like steps off. It's like,
Yeah.
not you,
Like a little
well.
hop.
Fair enough.
Alright, are you three
Yeah.
done playing around?
I tried
Yeah.
to grab his leg, and I basically face plant the ground.
It's like, and I thought my was embarrassing.
Don't blame me, Tommy.
Yeah, whatever. We got a job to do, so I think it might be a good idea to get going before our little friend over there wakes up.
Yeah, probably best.
You look over to see the chimera stretching.
Shit.
All three heads yawn. And then it just takes off.
Ew.
I
that.
imagine Bandit would just kind of like step, like instinctive, kind of step like in a way like that looks like he's about to give chase and then stop.
Realize he can't fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it's Frank's like, yeah, I'm not. It's like, yeah, I'm not helping you chase after it.
Alright, if you guys are done playing around, let's get going.
Yeah, best. Yeah, best too.
I wasn't.
We got a lot-
going to- Sorry.
What were you going to say, Bandit?
I wasn't going to chase it. What do you mean?
Me?
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, to be fair, it's a good source of fur, meat, scales, claws.
With the fur.
Sorry, I interrupted you there. What were you saying?
What?
Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, I've interrupted both of you. I don't know what's gotten into me. I'll be quiet for a bit.
What?
What's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank's like, you do realize we don't need to eat, right?
Yeah, you're not gonna need meat. This is true.
Well, I mean resources.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, I
Anyway,
think we
yeah,
should keep going.
it's best to keep moving, especially if that fucking acid rain shows back up.
True.
It's true. I agree. Let's move.
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 I like to move.
Let's move tonight.
So, you begin heading towards Parathenia.
Yep.
Indeedy.
Giggity. Oh, damn it. Okay. I think I already moved my Dark Souls book to the new house. Oh well. Let's. Oh no, there it is. Anyway. You're making your way through endless ashy wastes. Strange creatures flying through the air.
God, this place
One of
is
them.
depressing.
It's hard to tell in the gloom, but it almost looks like you see a dragon flying up there. But
Mm.
Oh, I just passed them on the way in, then I just passed them. Okay, no worries.
A dragon.
sorry, what?
Is anyone seeing shit, or is that a dragon?
It might be a dragon, yeah. I don't think I don't. I also might be seeing shit.
But you both saw the same shit, so yeah, that's fun.
And yeah, I think it might be a good idea to move a little faster.
I say we try and avoid that.
Yeah, so far it doesn't seem to be particularly interested.
Yeah.
Which direction did it fly in?
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully,
Hard to
hopefully, if we just let bygones be bygones, it should give us a...
Like, it doesn't seem to be heading the direction we're heading in, right?
No, it's just flying around.
Okay, it's just alright.
And you continue on your way.
Yes, we move.
Trying to avoid attracting the draconic creature's attention.
Indeedy.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Alrighty. Are you looking for anything as you go?
I guess.
Signs of the Lord of Light.
Yeah, probably landmarks to let us kind of, you know, be able to direct us back home.
I'm just keeping an eye out.
Same thing with Bandit.
So, As you are praying for guidance from the Lord of Light, you see among the clouds a 30-foot long cone of flame spread through the clouds. You realize by the light of that flame that it was the draconic creature itself that spat it out. There are other things up there that are now falling out of the sky, burning. Several winged monstrosities that look like horrific hybrids between human cadavers and mangy crows hit the ground and die.
So basically, looks like a more fucked up Kenku.
Yes. Except with wings, you know. So,
Yeah.
I believe they're called Corvians. Now, you do know some people who liked the whole crow aesthetic. A lot of them lived in Arturia, of course, but not exclusively.
Ooh.
They looked prettier when they were alive. Before they were undead.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah, I guess they probably did.
And
Most things look better before they're
and
dead.
especially before, you know, being burned out of the sky
But-
by... Go on.
Just basically barbecued.
Yes, before being barbecued, yes. Do.
Well, I suggest we avoid that. Avoid that area if possible.
So,
No.
you don't want to go investigate the corpses?
I mean, did they fall near us, or did they just fall somewhere?
They fell nearby. Close enough to go take a look if you want. The flames have mostly gone out on impact.
I, out of character, do not care, but I'm 100% sure Tommy would be interested.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, but probably best to see if those things need a double tap.
If they need a double tap.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, maybe we can steal their soul lights. Or dead lights.
Deadlights.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do see the lights rising from their bodies. They seem to be floating up into the air towards the draconic creature.
Yeah. Should have moved quicker.
Yeah, then Frank is dashing. Not being funny, Frank is stupidly fast.
Towards or away?
Towards the lights?
Ah, you're going to try and catch one.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Frank successfully increases his personal energy reserve by another 200.
So?
You hear the creature flying above roar in anger.
Crap.
Roll initiative,
Frank,
folks.
what did you do?
Bandit would have stayed at the thing, by the way.
I mean, to be fair, none of us are faster than Frank, so I don't think any of us would be near him.
Yeah.
But still, what the hell did you do?
But if you want to pull his ass out of the fire,
Oh,
possibly literally, roll initiative.
Dang, I was close. Right behind you, Bandit.
Yeah, I know that was impulsive, but not being funny.
It's fine.
We're in an apocalypse.
Ooh,
Yeah, impulsivity is kind of warranted.
Mm-hmm.
that might be perfect.
Ever
When everyone is
Ever.
Want to ever do better than a 14?
Initiative. And then, of course,
Yep.
after
I'm
she's
just
rolled
gonna
initiative,
do my initiative.
you can all roll your
Temp hit points.
adrenaline hit points. Yeah.
I forgot what my initiative was for a second. Sorry.
That's okay. It's plus nothing.
0. Yeah,
Dang it.
it's kind of memorable.
Wow.
Oh Jesus!
The order you rolled is actually your order of initiative.
Wow, that makes it easy.
That certainly does, doesn't it?
well, that's lucky.
Very rarely happens that way.
Imagine if I had the alert
Hey.
feat. I would have initiative roll of 30 then.
Just
That doesn't look
imagine.
good.
It's a shame it's not true.
It's a shame it's not true.
Oh,
And it's quite
we have a
frankly
level up coming up.
unnecessary. But
22.
What do you mean? As a rogue, it's never unnecessary to have a lot of initiative.
Yeah, rogues should go first if they can.
I'm not assassin rogue though, so
I mean, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, my swashbuckler had a 13 for initiative.
Okay. So,
42. Too
Nice.
shabby.
Bandit gets to go first as you see this. It's actually kind of appropriate that Tommy previously posted the gif of the wyvern from Elden Ring, because that's what's coming. A wyvern.
Well, something that has its mouth basically where its torso should be.
I mean,
What? No,
that's
it's
slightly better than a dragon.
a two-legged dragon instead of a four-legged dragon. It's a smaller type of dragon.
That also has a stinky tail.
Sometimes.
wait,
Oh, this one doesn't have the stinky tail?
Yeah.
That's good.
yeah, I think the tail's the weak spot. Hit there.
Punch it in the butt.
Yeah. Bandit will. How far away is Bandit from the thing? Because he stayed where. He didn't go to the falling bodies.
Let the bodies hit the floor. If Frank dashed ahead, then he would be. Let's just make it simple. Frank is 90 feet ahead of you, and the wyvern is circling above him, roughly 80 feet in the air.
I will. So I can hit them from here. So yeah, I will hide and then shoot.
Hide in what?
Or like, is there a place I can stealth, or do I need to make a perception to see?
I mean, you could just steady aim and shoot.
Just steady aim.
I don't. Yeah, but that puts me as a target. I'm
There
It's
is-
pretty
a target regardless.
It's ash wastes. There is no cover.
Oh. Yeah, sure. I'll just steady aim then. First.
I guess
Six.
if I must.
If I must, add 17.
Who are you aiming for?
Oh, I'm just thinking kind of like I was thinking the dragon, even though
Okay.
Bandit wouldn't have.
What's your range for your crossbow?
Is it, oh no, yeah, never mind. It's only 60 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't hit that.
So I would guess
If
I'll
you had
just.
a longbow, maybe, but
Yeah, I'll just get a bit closer and stealth, or get a bit closer and try and hide in plain sight.
You don't have that ability, unfortunately. But no. You're not a wood elf.
I should have made him a Thri-Kreen.
Yeah, with the chameleon.
The staff.
What about the staff?
Please don't I can cast invisibility. Never mind.
The wand of Orcus.
Yeah, I can't do it, never mind.
Do you have any ranged spells?
I don't. I've got Power Word Kill.
Do you remember how Power Word Kill works?
No, not at all. I don't have any.
First of all, the range
mind.
is only 60 feet.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly, the new version of the Power Word Kill is interesting because it used to be basically you point at a target and if it's got less than 100 hit points, it dies. Otherwise, nothing happens. But the new version says otherwise it takes 12d12 psychic damage, which is interesting.
I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure all they did was just copy and paste Psychic Scream.
Yeah, it's basically just Psychic Scream. Minus
Except they just flipped the order.
Yeah.
Fair.
Because Psychic Scream does the damage, and if it reduces you to 0, your head explodes.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just get a bit closer and then.
You can dash.
I'll dash into it, so I'll dash some 60 feet there. So I'll dash.
If you want to use your movement, your action, and your bonus action, you can get 90 feet.
I will move. I'll move so I'm 60 feet in range. I'll move to I'll move to 60 feet because the dragon will probably dive down.
Okay. So you're going to hold your action for when the... So you're going to move 60 feet and then hold your action for when the dragon gets in range?
Yes.
Okay. Yay. Tell me.
Alright, so how far were we talking again?
So, since Frank dashed ahead, he's about 90 feet ahead of you, and the dragon is about 80 feet in the air above him right now.
Alright, I'm going to move. I think the range on that. Yeah, the range on this is 60, so I'm going to move my maximum movement towards Frank and hold my action.
Okay. And yeah. So let's see, by my math. So Tommy only moves 30. Bandit has moved 60.
Indeed.
So Frank and Bandit are within 30 feet of each other. As the dragon plummets from the sky, a few things are going to happen. First, Bandit's going to take his shot.
Yes. I wouldn't get steady aim on this. I'll just get just in flat d20. Plus 7. Dirty 20.
That hits. How much damage do you do?
Hell yeah. I just don't have an ally within 5 feet, so that's just a flat d8 plus 4. D8 plus 4. 6 damage.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Not much, but could have. And then, tell me, what held action did you want to use?
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver, so it has to make an intelligence save.
Uh-uh. $14 meets it, beats it.
Yep.
And
Oh,
then,
well.
as it gets within 30 feet of Bandit and Frank, it's going to foosh. Could you both make a dexterity saving throw?
I very much
boy.
can. Not 20.
Wow.
Very nice. Frank got a
It's
nat
like a
1.
time-
Man, and it with another nat 20.
Be thankful that you don't take double damage if you get a nat 1 on saves.
Yeah.
53,
Ooh.
which would be 26
Instant
for,
damage.
26 for Bandit.
Instant.
How many
26.
How many temp HP did you have, Frank?
I had 42, and that just ate all the temp and the current
42
HP.
plus 17.
No. 25 added to 17. I had 42 in total.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean by instant down.
Mm-hmm.
How I need to do math. So 27 minus 14 plus 19.
But the wyvern is now on the ground. Standing.
Oh, I'm
over...
down as well.
Oh, fun! Standing over Frank's
Did you
body.
Did you dodge it, reckon? Or
You
Oh,
only...
I have uncanny dodge.
So, yeah, like I said, you would only have taken 26 because you did succeed.
And if I uncanny dodge that,
That brings it down to 13.
cool. I can live with
In
that.
fact, actually, no, the way that uncanny dodge works, I believe, is that you take half if you fail and nothing if you succeed.
no, that's the
That's the
other
upgraded version.
evasion.
That's evasion. Do you not have evasion yet?
No, that's a level 7 skill.
That's level 7.
Fair.
That's the upgraded version.
Okay. Yep. Alright. You only take 13.
Cool. I can live with that.
Quite literally. Okay. Frank,
It
you
would make freaking one basically got basically stomped.
little bit. Would you be so kind as to roll a d20?
Eight.
Oh dear. That's your first failed death save.
Shit.
Everfire! Is the cleric going to come to the rescue?
Yes. I will cast.
Like a moth to the flame. Ha 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 ha.
Yep. What kind of rescue are we talking? Are we talking healing word?
So
Or are we
if
talking kill the damn thing?
well, if you move 30 feet, then that would get you within 60 feet of Frank, which would allow you to, as a bonus action, use healing word. And then you still have your action available to
Do some damage.
do something from 60 feet away with your... Yeah. But I don't think you have
Okay,
any...
I
Well,
will do
maybe your
that then.
crossbow. Maybe your crossbow.
My scorching ray is 120 feet. Oh no, because that's a spell as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to. I could do my
Sacred
crossbow.
Flame, maybe?
Yeah, sacred flame is 50 feet. 60 feet.
Yeah.
That would be all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that then.
So
Okay, so I'll
first-
do healing word.
1d4 plus 4.
I'll do 2d4.
Oh, wow.
So I'll do it at.
Second level.
I'll do it second level. Yeah. So it's 2d4 plus 4.
I'll take on the constellation prize that it basically burned through its use of breath weapon.
For now.
That's 8 HP to Frank.
Yep.
Thank you.
And now I will do a Sacred Flame,
Which I
which is
believe.
they need to make a dex save.
Mhm.
Dex save.
So dexterity.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
shit. It definitely passed.
Yes, it did, and it's
So
a
she
cantrip.
tries.
Yeah.
And it just went poof,
So it just
shot
flaps
past its head.
flaps once, and the
Something.
radiant blast goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Bandit, your turn. You are within 30 feet of this thing now. And technically, you have an ally, Frank, who is now conscious, within 5 feet of the wyvern.
Probably flat on his back, basically half barbecued.
You are prone, yes.
I don't think Bandit has the strength to be able to help out with like getting him out of harm's way.
But you can steady him and shoot. And
I can steady aim and shoot as well.
I mean, you could also try that power word kill.
I can try that power word kill. Can I have? I don't know how power word kill works. With save?
No, there's no save. Basically, you target a creature, and if it's got less than 100 hit points, it dies.
What other spells does a wand have? Out of curiosity.
Quite a few. So, damn it,
You also got some extra ones from the attunement process, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it did. Enlarge, reduce, vampiric touch. What was it? Vampiric touch. Sorry, I'm not used to.
Vampiric touch is a touch spell, which means you.
I can move in, disengage.
So move in, vampiric touch, and disengage.
Yeah.
Any other spells?
It's enlarge, reduce, vampiric, dead, blight, circle of death, finger of death.
Oh, finger of death is a good one.
I'm not used to necromancy spells. I'm sorry for slowing this down.
You're fine. You're fine. If you do finger of death, the wyvern will need to make a con save, or take 78 plus 30 necrotic damage.
I will do that.
Tweet.
I'm just saying, you got the wand, so you might as well use it rather than look away at it.
That is true. Rather than just having it make. God damn it.
What's the mace's DC?
Mace's.
I believe it has its own, doesn't it?
Didn't DC 18? Yeah.
Okay, beats it.
Beats it.
But you still do half of 78 plus 30.
That is also true, but still, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
All the damage would have been nice, but half is good.
Yeah. I'm just in case that.
Finger of death is such a fun spell, though.
Oh, that's such a. That's such a low roll.
Too many ones.
Too many ones.
Well, I mean, it's already half, though, so 26 is still...
But it's still okay.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that was alright.
And at this level, it's not to sneeze at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's more damage than you should be able to do. Tommy!
Yep,
A Tommy Tonton.
I have an idea. I'm gonna get closer. I have to get closer. And, I wish I remember what this spell does off the top of my head. Can you just bring up, enlarge, reduce?
Yep. So, if you go in large, the target increases from medium to large. Has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And attacks with the enlarged weapons do more damage. But if you choose reduce, they go down one category from medium to small in the example it gives. Gets disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And any attacks it makes do less damage.
Dang.
What
I don't think anyone has any. I was thinking about trying to reduce its size, but I don't think anyone has any strength-based saves for it, so I'm not going to waste a spell slot on that.
Yeah, but it would reduce the damage of its attacks as well. I don't know, you haven't seen what it can do with its bite and claws yet.
That is true.
It did an awful lot with its flame breath.
But then again, that's flame breath. That was still a lot.
Well, you know what? Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Can I get a con save?
Oh, wow.
Yes! Let's go!
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Nat 1, got a 10. Okay. So it's reduced. It goes from being a large monster to a medium-sized monster, meaning it reduces from being like a large horse, like a big horse, to barely bigger than you.
Alright, and with that, I'm gonna
Dink's not happy with that.
keep my distance.
Okay. And it's the Wyvern's turn. And let's see, Bandit moved in and then... Well, actually, no, you didn't need to move in, did you? You stayed at a distance and did your finger of death.
I'm at least 60 feet.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just giggling.
At most, I mean. I fingered it. Yeah, I gave it the finger of death.
Finger guns of death.
Yeah, totally.
It's basically a wizard literally flips someone off.
Basically. So, if I am calculating correctly, most of you are 60 feet away, except for Frank.
Yep. It's probably gonna go for mass.
Damn.
Still thinking that you're down, because you are still prone. The Wyvern is going to move 40 feet towards the others and do their fire breath again. Could all three of you make a dexterity save?
Oh dear lord.
Yeah, my
I'm
dexterity
100% fine with this.
terrible.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
And
Well, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. Oh! Ow! DC 17.
I'm not good at dex saves.
yeah, neither am I.
Also, uncanny dodge.
I think. Well, I think I might have bitten off way more than I can chew.
Oh!
Oh god.
59 if you failed, which would be Tommy and Ever Firemouth. 29 points of damage if you passed, which would be Bandit.
And wait,
Ever's down.
I just realized, even if I absorb elements, that's still more than I can handle.
so 14. Because uncanny dodge.
Yeah. That is a lot of damage.
I mean, I'm still going to
Yeah, your
absorb
healer
elements,
is
so I'm
down,
only
which
half
is
of that, but
never
I'm
good.
down as well.
Yeah, that's not a good omen.
Alright, Bandit, I advise you to use that spell now.
Oh yeah, Backward kill is gonna go hard. I mean, I probably.
Frank, you are behind.
Yeah.
You are behind the Wyvern. It is 40 feet away from you. It doesn't know that you're conscious, What do you do?
Well, obviously, I go spending some of my movement to get up.
Yeah, half of it, so that would leave you with 23 foot of movement.
Yep. How far is Everfiremoth from the party?
60 feet.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, I was right
Well,
by.
Actually,
right by
you
Frank.
are more like you. Wait, no, you got within 60 feet of Frank to do the spell.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're 60 feet away from Frank. Most of the party are roughly 60 feet away from Frank. 20 feet away from the wyvern.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and disengage and get the fuck out of there.
Okay, the dragon, the wyvern, sorry, is 40 feet away from you already. So you don't need to disengage because you're not in melee with it. It doesn't know that you are conscious, so if you want to do, for example, a longbow attack against it, I'll give you advantage.
Where's the top?
Where's money?
Do I want to attack and make myself a target, potentially give you guys an opportunity to get back up?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I want to save my own skin?
Do you want to be a hero or a coward, Frank?
You know what? Fuck it, Frank is gonna be a hero.
Woot.
Because goddamn it, Frank talks a big game, but he's not. Frank talks a big game.
Alright, so
Time to put
D20 plus
the money with.
Alright, D20 plus 4 space ADV.
Ooh,
23.
Wow, yeah, that hits. 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah, Frank promptly shouting, "Hey, skin gas! Over here!"
And boink! Alright.
Oh, hello. No.
Yeah, I think that's you. And yeah, you
Yeah.
can still move if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back the remaining movement.
23. Cool.
You know, trying to chase me.
Cool. Everfire. You're unconscious, yes?
Yep. I am. Yeah.
Can
Death saves, huh?
Roll a d20, please. That's a fail.
Fail.
Bandito.
Ever sort of groans hopelessly.
Last thing possible. I'm gonna try a. I imagine Bandit would feel the power flowing, and he'd try a power word kill.
Should I let him use the modern version of the spell?
I'm about to ask, before you jump that, Bandit, what other
actually-
spells do you have?
Do you have another charge of Finger of Death in you?
I do.
That may be better.
Okay, I'll take God's advice. I'll do Finger of Death.
God said, "Let there be death."
Maybe it's a suggestion from the wand itself.
Yeah.
But that's
Come on, like, pump the brakes there, buddy. Don't go busting your
Contact
load so
please.
soon.
And looking so dirty.
Oh god damn it. Oh well. 7
Half the damage again.
plus 30. I should have encased it in brackets. Well, as I was writing it, I'm gonna have to get back now.
Yeah, don't worry, I have to do that all the time too.
I mean, it's annoying. 38 damage.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's a nice chunk.
Bonk.
That is a nice chunk.
You got some
What
good
finger is
rolls
that?
this time.
The mace tells you just a little bit more, and then it'll be ready for the power word kill.
Oh, I can't do a power kill anymore. The charges.
Shit. Oh well.
Oh well.
Tommy!
Yep. Gotta save.
Da-da-dee-da-da.
No,
Yay!
17.
Death save.
Yep. But I got 17.
Success. It's a shame it
You
wasn't an
get to remain alive for right
If only
now.
had just a bit more HP, I could have held on.
Burn.
I think I was too short.
Golden Gate breath weapon back. He's gonna go now. Technically, Frank is 62 feet away. The wyvern can only walk 40 feet. But it's gonna flap its wings, glide 80 feet through the air, and land behind Frank.
This is what Frank intended. Focus on him. Let everyone else get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Does this mean sacrificing myself potentially? Possibly.
24, 21, and 29. I think all those get through your AC, right?
Yeah, no need to bother.
Sorry?
Just do it. Just do it.
Shoot the gun. Pull the trigger.
Because let's face it, Frank is already kind of already limping. This sounds more likely Frank's about to be reduced to paste.
I mean, at least he'll go back to the fire
Mm-hmm.
and keep the Chimera company until the rest of us show up back at the fire.
36 points of damage.
I have a total of 8.
Plus your base HP of 17.
Yeah.
You're dead. You are burned to a crisp, and your ashes float away on the wind back to the campsite. Back to the campfire.
I imagine Frank shouts,
Bite, slash, you're dead.
then Frank ups like, fuck, that hurt. Ow.
So yeah, Frank, you'd be waking up next to the purple fire. Everfire, what do you want to do?
Well,
You have to roll a death save,
roll
don't
death
you?
save.
Yes.
What do I want to do? Do I want to do that? I mean, like, you know.
I think you want to roll a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
I
that's
failed again.
another
2
fail.
fails.
You might be
Oh,
popping
Jesus.
next.
F is on her way out. Yeah. F is on her way out.
Bandito.
Okay, so on it says I can do cool undead. You can use an action to conjure skeleton zombies, as many as them as you can divide among 500 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Average having average hit points.
So I'll give you.
How far can I go with that?
So a skeleton, for example, has 13 HP.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Cool.
500 divided by 13 would be 38 skeletons.
Let me out, right?
I'm
A
currently on the ground, right?
Yes, it's currently on the ground. A zombie, on the other hand, has 22 hit points. So
Group just rolled out.
so 500 divided by 22 would give you 22 zombies. So you can have 38 skeletons or 22 zombies. What do you want to do?
I will summon 38 skeletons right at its feet.
Okay.
38 skeletons.
And have them like grab on.
Did they act on your initiative or it's or on their own?
I
Roll a d20.
The spell.
roll a d20.
Roll a d20 plus 2.
Typically, we do some. Don't we often do some as just?
Roll a d20 plus 2.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
14.
14.
So, and Frank's initiative is also plus 2. Frank, could you roll a d6 for me? And Bandit, could you do the same for the skeletons?
Team what?
A d6.
Thank you.
Cool.
3.
So the skeletons go after Frank. Sweet. So yes, skeletons are climbing up out of the ground around the wyvern's talons. And around Frank, coincidentally, because, you know.
Oh, we're not there.
Oh yeah, you burned away. That's true. That's true.
How far is all this
I think
battle
that's
coming
just-
from? The distance?
Sorry.
Like the previous fire. How far is this fight from the previous fire?
I think you'd been walking for a few hours before you came across the wyvern. But anyway, tell me.
Yep. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Now the
Oh,
wyvern.
let's say it at least.
Mm-hmm. First of all.
Damn it.
Okay. So this is what's going to happen. The wyvern is going to leap into the air, and all the skeletons will be able to get an opportunity attack against it.
Last time I was in that bit there, I was getting surgery on me.
Apart from
Oh,
dead people or unconscious people.
Sheer force of numbers might help.
Sorry.
So, Bandit, would you like to roll 22 iterations of d20 plus 4?
22. D20 plus 4.
And AC is 18, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
One with nat 20.
11 get through, one of them's a crit, yeah. So, that would be 12d6 plus 22 of piercing damage. $59. Nice.
I like that number. I'm a big fan.
Mm-hmm. And then I want you to roll 22 iterations of d20 plus 2 for their dex saves.
Also, the 22, the 20 plus 2, not equal to, so just plus 2 to all those.
Okay. So
Do you want me to roll it?
No, that's fine. So, that means that they would need... Okay, so, yeah, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...
I mean, I think you should just roll the damage and half it before we even bother, because I think they might be dead regardless.
8, 9. Technically, 9 of them passed.
I think they might just be dead, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because they only have 13 hit points.
Yeah.
23 damage against those that passed.
I think, yeah, they do just get raised to the ground.
Yeah, so all the skeletons are destroyed. But they did get to do 59 points of damage before they were all burned.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did major attack from the creature, so that more than makes up for it.
Everfire, make another death save.
God, okay. What's it going to be this time? I'm not sure she's going to make it, guys.
Come on, you got this.
It's once per long rest.
Oh,
Nice.
I survived. Passed. 2
Mhm.
fails and 1 pass so far.
Mm-hmm. Bandito.
Hello.
Hello. You're
Hello.
on, mate.
Yeah. I've used up all my like fancy things.
Wyvern is about 40 feet in the air.
I can't. Can I do enlarge? Can I reduce it? Can I reduce it even smaller?
I forgot about its reduce. Yeah. The 3 attacks against Frank should have each done a D4 less.
Oh no, because technically I did the reduce and I'm unconscious.
So
it
that
failed.
okay. Yes. So you can reduce it again if you want.
Yes, I wish to reduce.
And there's a con save, right?
Con save, please. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. Passes easily.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's your action.
that's my action, and bonus action. I can't really do anything because I didn't make a attack with like daggers or anything. So that's my turn.
You can dash.
I can dash. Yeah, I can dash away from the fire breath.
Mm-hmm.
At least I can certainly try.
Might be a good idea.
I will dash so I'm not going to make the guys that are currently on the floor caught in the crossfire.
Mm-hmm. Tommy, death save.
Yep. Yes.
Nat 20,
Nice.
back up with 1 hit point.
Hey. Now is there anything I can fucking do?
Might even give Everfire maybe some resuscitation. You know,
Magic,
give her a fighting chance.
magic missile, catapult, grease. If you caught the Wyvern in grease next time he does fire breath, that's going to be very bad.
I mean, I could try that.
Or you could do Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver, but that's only reduces
What's
this
frost?
next save.
What's Frost Fingers?
Oh yeah, Frost Finger.
Frost.
He's got
Fingers?
Yeah, Frost
He has a
Fingers.
spell on his character sheet called Frost Fingers. I don't know that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from the Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Okay.
Let me double check the wording for that. I know it's a cone spell, so I know I can't handle with it. Yep, from Rime of the Frost Maiden, Freezing Finger, 15-foot cone, con save, 2d8
Yeah, it's not gonna
cold.
hit.
Yeah,
Not gonna reach it.
I'd be really close to use that.
Undying.
So what do you want to do?
I mean, how close is Ever to me?
Probably pretty close.
Alright, I'm gonna say forget that, and I'm gonna
Cure wounds.
get over to Ever. Yep, Cure Wounds.
About as much as you
Give her a D8 plus 3.
I feel like that might be a smarter option here.
And Everfiremoth has 5 hit points again. Woo!
And I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my stasis field or whatever the hell the thingy's called, which gives me temporary hit points
Nice. How many?
equal to my artificer level, so only 4.
Okay.
No,
That still brings you up to 5 total.
Yep.
Sweet. Wyvern.
And I'm going to say something
Go on.
in whatever languages I know. Or actually, no, I'm just going to say it out loud. Next time I see Frank, I'm going to punch him.
Next time you see who?
Next time I see Frank, I'm going to punch him.
Why?
He started this!
That's true. This is true. That's his fault.
It is. We all always died, and it's all down to him.
Speaking
To
of...
be ashamed.
Yeah. The Wyvern is going to land back at the on the ground where Frank's deadlights are still floating, and
Oh no.
it's going to hold its action, but you can see it's getting ready to spit fire again as soon as you get close. As soon as anybody gets within 30 feet of it. And Everfire, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm on my feet. I don't know. I mean, what do people do? Are we going to try and run away? Or are we continuing to fight?
Ever, I have an idea.
Yep.
You think you can
idea?
hold your action?
Quite quick then.
Sure. I can hold my action. I will hold my action.
For a Scorching Ray.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can do that.
Okay. And Bandit.
See,
I'm just going to go, if you got anything to hit this guy with, do it.
yeah, I've got a couple arrows. I'll shoot him with me crossbow.
Go for it.
Steady aim as well.
Yep.
Add. Nice.
That hits.
Plus 4. Nice, full down.
Max damage.
What about the
Yeah,
sneak attack?
I'm not. There's not. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Advantage.
you had advantage, so you get to add your sneak attack
Yeah.
bonus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forget that. 2d6. That.
Forgot they add the 6.
Yeah, it's not the same size as it.
Yeah. I mean, I did add it, then I accidentally deleted it.
3.
15 damage.
149. Sufficiently aggravated. The Wyvern is going to give up his defensive position and fly towards Bandit.
Wait, this is my turn before the Wyvern now.
Yes, but he's using his like he held. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's switching gears. Okay.
And as
He's going into his third phase.
he gets within 30 feet of Bandit, well, of Yes. Yeah, he moves 40 feet at this point because he. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it. All of you make a deck save.
Oh god.
Yeah, are we all still in the same area together?
Well, actually,
I
no.
imagine
Bandit made a point of moving away from the rest of you, so no, Bandit.
Yeah.
Just Bandit. Make a deck save.
Cool. Not 20.
Damn.
Nice.
Very nice.
I've waited out right.
Yeah, that's the third one.
Uncanny.
He's everybody
So
else's as well.
10.
yeah.
With Uncanny, it's 10.
Oh, I'm down.
Tommy, it's your turn.
All right.
The Wyvern has flown at Bandit. Burn him.
All right, I'm going to grease him.
Just dust
You okay?
yourself off and-
So the Wyvern is now shiny and slick and slippery.
Yep.
And
And then I'm going to say ever do it now.
Okay, do it now.
you're red.
Do it now!
Okay.
Burn the bastard. Burn the witch.
Okay.
And
Does that require
I
a
will-
dexterity save, or is it a roll to hit?
It's a roll. Scorching Ray's a roll hit, right?
Yep, it's a roll to hit.
I
And it's
hope this will-
120 feet as well.
Yep, not a problem.
Treat it like treat it like it's a woman in the Salem trials.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, I am going to do it at 3rd level.
Nice.
Roll to hit, sort of 3 times roll to hit.
Yeah.
Just
So
check if that's
exclamation
in
R
3rd
R
level.
space 3 space. Yeah. See if you hit first, and then we'll figure out damage.
Oh, probably only 1 hit. That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it did better than the last team attack I
Oh, you
tried.
do actually get additional raise for each. So what level did you do it at? 5th?
3rd.
3rd. So you
So
got,
another
got
one.
any
so you got
level
one
spells.
addition. You do have one more roll.
Okay, I'll do one more roll.
I wish we had 5th level spells. That'd make this easier.
Oh,
Damn it.
Oof.
And it's getting all the dat 20s.
oh no! So
Man just
Give
stole,
them- give
man
them
just stole the
luck.
rest of the party's luck.
go ahead and roll 2d6 fire damage.
What you have to do is just attune to like a creepy staff, and you get nat 20s.
4. Okay, so this is what happens.
That was the worst. This is the worst.
Oh. Okay, so this is what happens.
worst.
With your one scorching ray that hit, the grease catches fire. The Wyvern is completely engulfed in flame and seems to be completely unbothered by it. However, the 4th ray backfires and does 4 points of damage to Everfire Moth. You're down to 1 hit point. Yep.
So I am down to 1 hit point. Yeah.
At least you're still up.
It was
Yeah,
worth
at
a
least
shot.
I'm still up.
So
Yeah.
the Wyvern is now going to take its proper turn, not using its held actions anymore, and it is going to fly over to Tommy and Everfire, still burning. And D20.
Mary Ginger said she'd come back to city because she thinks that's
Bite Claw. So
Yeah, we are. Alright, so how are those hits going?
let's do 1 claw on Everfire Moth, which would
Well,
be
that's
13
me
points
down.
of damage. That would knock you down. And then
Yep.
a bite and claw attack against Tommy. $37.
Oh yeah.
God damn.
Down?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay. So of course, with Bandit, Tommy, and Eva being down, the next thing that all three of you are aware of is coming to next to the purple fire. And you're
This-
Diddle-diddle-wum.
That's a cool purple flame, huh?
No, I just
That is a cool purple flame.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, we lost all our. Damn it.
Accumulated energy. Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Yep.
87,000 down the drain.
Not quite.
And that
Not quite.
I mean, it's gone into the wyvern. It's gone into the wyvern's
The
drain.
wyvern picked it up.
It's the wyvern's. Wyvern's like extra powerful now.
Next time we meet it, yeah.
Just to let you know, just because you might be interested, it only had 29 hit points left.
Yeah, I'm kind of. If I had rolled good, if I had rolled better.
You mean if it didn't roll so good? I mean, it was a smart idea using
Yeah.
Finger of Death is the fact that it saved both times.
Yeah. If it had worse con.
Mm-hmm. You knew you had lots of evidence to show you that it had a +9 to its con saves, and you kept making it do con saves.
I mean, it still did damage in the end.
Yeah, you did well.
Quite.
I just thought it was funny, kind of ironic that, okay, you know it's got a +9 now. They're probably going to have it do dex saves or wisdom saves from now on. Nope, here's another con save. And another.
I mean,
And another.
Yeah. Anyone looking at Bandit would just kind of feel like, huh, huh. And he's kind of like instinctively goes to put like a fire out on his like fur and his head, just kind of like.
You feel
It's like-
you feel your bare skull face.
He feels his dome. It's like,
Where's my fur?
there's my fur.
Where's my skin? Where's my flesh?
He just kind of looked down at his hands, like, huh?
How am I able to put my eyes in my eye sockets? My fingers in my eye sockets, sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
Frank's
do all
like-
that.
You know, in like a defeated tone, like, I did try to tell you.
you shut the hell up.
Just get your lick. Yeah, Frank's like, just get your licks in.
Oh, they will.
I'm just gonna go to punch him.
Yeah, Frank ain't moving. He knows he fucking deserves it.
You're just gonna take it on the chin?
Yeah. Not being funny, we're near the flame right now, so. You know, Frank-
Tommy, do you want to roll the hit?
No, Tommy's gonna like grab him, but then he's going to be like, no, what? It's not worth it. As long as he realizes how much you fucked up, that's all that matters.
I said I don't want any.
So, you know what you did.
Why? That's a bit too harsh. Yeah, I think at least.
What's a bit too harsh? Letting him go?
No, that kind of telling off. I mean, admittedly, it didn't get us killed, but it wasn't the same reaction to the frog people. I don't know.
Frog people.
It wasn't.
Bandit, you are aware if it wasn't for the fact that we can't die, we'd be dead because of what dumb decision he made just now, right?
Yes, but we can't die.
That's not the point.
We're not dead. I mean, technically we are, but we're not dead.
We're not permadead.
I mean, so why does that matter? I mean,
Because
it
this
hurt.
thing
It hurt
could
like
have
a
been
bastard.
avoided if he just would have behaved himself.
Here's an agreement.
And besides,
Right,
do you
you're-
not feel it or don't
It
feel
hurt.
it?
I mean, it hurts quite a bit.
No, not that.
What?
Do you not feel empty?
Hungry?
Yeah. If I would
Like, you notice
If I
what's happened to things we've killed. We think that thing just did when it killed us.
Oh,
Oh.
I do feel quite hungry.
how about
Good.
I guess okay. Frank's like, how about this for concession? Each of you get a free pop at me.
I don't think they care about that at the moment.
Whatever you feel like.
Alright,
Toby out.
what I'm gonna need you to do is to stop that. Stop doing that.
What?
You need to start thinking
Kevin's
more
just
often and
gonna-
stop being impulsive.
I think that was basically one of the
Hit him on
first
the head.
impulsive things I've done. I think that's one of the most impulsive things I've done.
Oh, really? Because I can think of at least 5 more off the top of my head right now.
Where's the standard for me? Like, I know I should be the first one not advocating for me to get this sort of treatment as well. But where's the standard for me?
You're different. You're manageable.
I
I
Could've
can't
Kevin
grab Frank and
is
throw him
going
into the
to-
bag.
Eva is going to do thaumaturgy to make the ground rumble under both of them. Say, stop doing that stuff.
Behave!
stop being children.
And you, pointing to Ever, need to stop coddling him.
Cobbling?
You think I don't
Cuddling
feel?
everyone. I just made an earthquake under their feet. That's not coddling people.
I don't feel a little guilty. I genuinely didn't know it would go after the light as well.
Okay.
I genuinely thought it wouldn't care, but obviously it did. And what do you think I'm offering you guys potentially a free pop in the mouth? Seriously, that
So he's
behind my heart. I'm stupid.
basically flagellating himself. He's beating himself up, but he's going to let you be the one to do the beating.
That at this point, hitting you accomplishes nothing. And now we got a giant bird to deal with.
I wouldn't call it a bird.
No, because the bird would actually be easier to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was just pointing out the fact that it objectively wasn't a bird. Don't shoot the messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shall we stop moving again? Just try and avoid that creature again. Just try and avoid the creature this time.
Guess we should.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, is the hippogriff there?
You mean the
The
chimera?
Chimera.
The chimera, yeah.
He might be around.
Would the wand want death?
No. Are you asking us in general, or
I
Toby's still.
think he's
No,
talking about the
wand.
wand.
Yes, the wand would want you to find the Chimera and kill it. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be self-flagellating,
What is it?
but you know what I mean, like...
Yeah.
No, I get it. That's something your character would say.
Frank feels guilty for murdering everyone. So he's just showing the guilt.
Yeah. And also Frank is showing that, yes, Frank was trying to, put his money where his mouth was and paid dearly.
Yeah.
Just hear Toby in the background.
So now Frank is gonna probably be much more careful about the checks he writes.
Understandable.
But then again, coming from a wargame environment where basically you die on a regular basis,
Live, die, repeat.
If I repeat, you get used to death.
it would make sense that suicidal place like that would have been rewarded.
Okay. So anyway, are you heading back? Are you trying to get home again?
Well, I mean, we still have to head up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Who knows? Maybe we find some smaller creatures we can at least get back to some like sight. Well, not some dead lights.
Indeed.
We move.
All right. So you begin taking the long journey through the Ashwis again. This time, when you come to the area where you see the wyvern flying overhead, what do you do?
Stay the fuck away from where the body's hit.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, would our stuff go back to normal after we resurrect, or would we still have to rest to get it back up?
You'd be back up to full. You'd be back to normal. You restore completely.
Yeah. As much as I really want to avoid this thing, Hami's so slightly annoyed with it.
Really? You want to go again, do you?
He's no longer thinking about it as an enemy he has to be. He's thinking of it as a puzzle he has to solve now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and say I ain't paying for a second mistake like that.
Yeah, but when he gets to the point, he's going to stop everybody. And he's just going to look around to see if he notices where it's at.
Yes. Yes, you do. What you gonna do about it?
You know what, Bandit? I think you were right.
Bandit would appear behind you. I see. I mean, right about what? Number one, but number two, told you so.
If we die and we come back at the fire, it doesn't matter.
Didn't you drop some fire around here? Or was that just some lycosite?
He hasn't actually put any down here.
Ah.
None at the side of the dragon.
You have some line of sight, and you know how to
fire.
fire. You talk a big game like you know how to make a fire. So maybe that's a plan.
All right. I don't know if basically what I'm trying to say is if we're going to come back anyway, we should make sure that this thing doesn't. And I think I got a way to do it.
Ooh. Oh, are we allowed to know?
Well, yeah, I have to tell you guys so we'd be able to do it.
Yeah. Frank's like, what do you need me to do?
Alright, Frank, since you're technically the only one who can fly, you're gonna have to go up there and piss it off to get it to come down here.
Oh no.
So
No,
go
it's all over.
good old fashioned kite and retreat.
Yep. But once it gets down here, it's gonna be met with a little opposition. And remember how you summoned those guys earlier?
I don't think I can do that anymore today.
Was only once.
I don't think it's a once a day thing, but just trying to roleplay as a. I don't think I can do that. Again today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why. I felt like if I tried to, it just won't work, and it would end up just failing miserably.
Does that
All right, so let me ask this question before I continue with whatever I was about to do. Did the stuff for the wand reset?
check.
Oh. That feels a bit strong if it does.
Well, I mean,
Say it
assume
again.
it's like a day thing.
Checking
But the
wording
question
now.
is, like,
Checking the wording now.
I mean, it's a magical item, so it'll reset regardless. But when does it reset?
You can't use it again till the next dawn for the summon undead, and then for the charges, the wand regains 1d4 plus 3 expended charges daily at dawn.
But there are no dawns.
There are no dawns, so I just assume that's after a long rest, or whenever dawn is.
Just to warn you.
Yeah, how have we been deciding that? Because that's also when the axe restores its ability.
To have to deal with that as well. The Amaras.
Has your axe regained its charges yet?
Yeah, can I use one of them to create the vial that I'm holding the Lycosite in?
Okay.
I mean, because depending on how
Was
it
the-
recharge, I mean, I know identify, so technically I could see when it charges, right?
Did we say the wording for the axe was also at dawn? Or did we say when you finish a long rest?
Well, I mean, I'd assumed it'd be at dawn, because usually when things recharge, but then you mentioned there technically is no dawn.
There is no dawn at the moment. Not until you bring
So
back
I
the
assume
light.
that'd be long rest then.
So would that be interpreted as basically every 24 hours?
Or until you bring back the dawn.
Oh shit, I need to go St. Denis for
That's
that.
what I was saying. If the wording is at dawn, that's a problem.
When is it?
But if the wording is when you finish a long rest, that's a different story.
Oh, you created
After we come out from
the
the
item.
fire, we technically finished a long rest. Like if we get revived by the fire.
Yeah. So the axe is recharged, but the wand hasn't.
You were treating it. I think there's with some class. I think with actually no, there aren't any clerics of dawn in here. So yeah, I'm thinking of the other.
Take it home.
Now, if somebody were to cast the spell Dawn,
It's got an investigation.
that might trigger it.
Anyone got that
If
spell?
Look at me when you're back.
If I would
Might
put
be a
forward
cleric
some
spell.
sort of idea of
Just like
if we don't have the skeletons,
What's your idea?
wasn't it a thing that touching the like site was heavily disadvised?
You want to just throw a Lycosite at the wyvern, do you?
Would that work?
I mean, out of character, I would have no freaking idea, but would Tony actually know what would happen?
So, Lycosite is
what was?
it's kind of like the magical equivalent of ice. If magic is water, then Lycosite is ice.
That's very nice.
And if you get enough of it, then it can cool down the air around it and draw more moisture to it and grow more ice crystals on it. In theory, if you have a big enough piece of Lycosite and enough ambient magic in the air, then the Lycosite can absorb that magic and grow. That same magic, basically, if magic is water, the life energy that sustains all living creatures is vapor. It's like a cloud. So, yeah. In theory, if you put an ice cube inside a cloud, it can grow ice crystals. Likewise, if you stick Lycosite into a living organism, it may absorb the life energy and grow bigger.
Okay.
We
Would
wanted
it
to do
be
that.
worth risking though? Yeah, sure. Fuck. Okay, let's try it. It's worth a shot.
If you want, me and Frank could keep it busy. I could keep it distracted. Whilst you find a way
You guys just need to keep it grounded.
Yeah, whilst you find a way to get it to either eat it or somehow connect it to it.
Insert it into it.
Yes.
Good news! It's a suppository. I think I have an idea.
Cool.
Well, I could keep it busy as well, because I can use, if we've had a long rest, it means I can use my channel Revelation Radiant Soul, and then I can fly as well,
Ah, yeah.
and I can do.
Well, technically, we don't need it in the air. We need it down.
Right, but
Only reason I said Franco was up there to bring it down.
you can fly up there and taunt it, and then lead it down back to the ground. Yeah.
And plus, he's fast, so he could probably outpace it.
Alright then.
So it doesn't immediately chomp him.
What would your flying speed be, Eva?
Same as my walking speed, 30 feet.
Yeah, the
It's
wyvern's,
not like
wyvern's gonna
Peterborough.
catch you.
Telegrams.
Yeah, Frank.
My
If,
flying speed is more for show.
yeah, Frank's like, out of anybody here, it would make sense to make me the bait.
If so Frank be the live bait in the air, me and Ebba distract on the ground, and Tommy does his own thing. Is that the plan?
Yeah. All right. But Ever, once it lands, I want you to cast Fairy Fire on it. That should make it a little easier to deal with.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
It's like, right. Frank pulls out the bow and arrow. Ready to do this?
Yep. Round 2.
You know, good old fashioned badass crack of the neck.
Roll initiative again.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that's 5.
If I get a better one this time. Oh no! Oh no! 3.
Yeah.
Oh, it's reset. It's the other way around.
At least the wyvern got worse than everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that works out.
Yeah, it is quite literally the other way round.
Is that
It-
what's on here?
It's the same thing, but yeah.
That is
I don't know. Words.
Almost. Bandit did get higher than Ever Firemoth.
Oh, damn
What
yeah.
are you doing, Russell?
So it's
How
not
was that
quite
guy round
in the
time?
right order, but yeah.
The wolf bite. Wolf guy.
Okay. Tommy, you go first, but I'm assuming you're holding your action until Frank does his thing.
Yep.
Alright, as long as-
Well, the health points as well, or do we
Sorry, what?
roll the health points as well, or do
Yes.
Oh, yeah, adrenaline.
Yes, do your adrenaline health. Yeah.
Still surprised a wolf came out close to
we? 33.
Nice.
26.
Yeah.
Pretty
Nice.
good.
50.
Tommy only got 19 additional.
19.
Ever. $48 plus 1d10. 27. Not terrible.
Better than last time.
Yeah. Okay. Go, Frank.
Yeah, Frank's like, just goes for it.
Da-da-da.
Flies over, and okay, plus 5 for that.
Was-
And it's a trick.
Not 20. What are you hitting with? Longbow?
Longbow.
Alright. 2d.
After all, I got better of pissing it off and then
Yeah.
having enough distance to run away.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 2. I must go, my people need me.
Okay, 2d8 plus
2.
2. It's like, hey, scaly fuck! Over here!
Can you stay over here with us? You want that
18 max damage. Very nice.
Yeah, Frank telling that fucking anger of,
Mm-hmm.
you humiliated me last time. Now the shit's personal.
Okay. Bandit.
Oh, fucking hell. You okay?
I shall
Oh god, are you okay?
lay.
I don't know.
Because would the ground would Bandit stand out that would
Yeah. I saw that too.
if I rolled a good enough roll would it be able to like would Bandit be able to like be hidden
Breathe.
or like be
Hidden from...
hard to see?
Oh, okay, you're trying to hide just in darkness. Is that right?
Yeah.
When everything has dark vision. Right?
What if you pretended to be dead?
That's also
Lie
a plan.
You want to make a
Lie down. Look, pretend like you croaked.
If you want to make a performance check, go for it.
Watch my performance be shit. It's +3. That's
I don't know, because after all, if everything's dead around you, acting like you're dead.
ugh. 14. And
The
then
Wyvern's passive insight is 10, so you're alright.
neat, cool. And I'd be out of the way of a fire breath. So if there is,
The first one after I wake up.
like, I'd move so I'm out of the way.
So
of,
you're moving away from the party, and then
ragdolling.
okay. Coward. Ever.
Yep.
Hey, racing is in a possum.
What would Ever like to do?
Okay. Is it close enough to me?
At the moment, it's still up in the air.
Right. How far?
This is a good one.
Let's say 90 feet up.
Okay.
You could also just hold your action.
Mm-hmm.
It's good or bad?
I think I'll hold my.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at.
You could also cast light on yourself to try and draw its attention. As a cantrip. But that would use your action.
I will do. I'll just hold my action. I was just trying to think if I could do anything with bonus action first, but no, I'll just hold my action.
Okay. The Wyvern is going to fly up to Frank and try to knock him out of the sky.
Come on, miss.
Ugh.
Only one miss.
Yep, the bite missed, but the claws hit.
Yeah, like Frank's glad he missed the teeth, and then, oh shh.
25 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah, Frank's like checking. He's like, okay, still flying.
Tommy's turn.
Alright, so he's still up in the air. So I'm still just gonna have to hold my action until he gets closer.
Okay. Frank, I'm assuming you're going to disengage and then fly back down to the ground.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like, you want this meal? You're gonna have to catch it.
Come and get it. Okay.
And flies. And starts flying.
Yep.
After negating.
The wyvern roars in frustration. Bandit.
I will ready I'll sleight of hand ready my crossbow.
Sleight of hand, ready my crossbow.
Yeah, I don't want to be. I want to be perceived as dead. Dead things don't. Dead things do.
Roll your
Move.
sleight of hand to try and surreptitiously load your crossbow while still appearing to be dead. Bloody hell. 26.
I am built for this.
Fucking hell. Everfire.
Yep. So I had my held action. I need to do dex save, right?
For what?
Oh, I thought you were rolling dex saves.
No, it's
got
your
confused.
turn. It's your turn again.
I'm
It's turns passed
brilliant.
back to you, and you. Dragon didn't ever get close enough. Sorry, the wyvern didn't get close enough for you to do your held action yet.
Okay.
So
Is it still
at the
really far away?
At the moment, it's 90 feet in the air, but it will be following in
Okay,
just
look,
a moment. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to hold my action still then, if it's
Okay.
going to be following. Actually, no. What I'll do is I'll do my spiritual weapon.
How far away can you
I'll
cast?
get
that?
do my spiritual weapon.
I think it's 60 feet for that, isn't it?
I'll cast it. Yeah, but I'll cast it near me, so hopefully when it comes, it'll be within reach of the spiritual weapon.
Fair enough. It comes screaming out of the
When
sky,
it starts diving towards us, yes.
aiming straight for Frank, but of course, Frank flew back to the party, so leading the wyvern toward Everfire and Tommy.
Yeah, Frank shouting, do it!
Tell me, what do you do when it gets within range?
So is it just flying towards us? Is it attempting to do anything?
Well, are you going to wait till it gets within 30 feet to do its thing, or do you have something you had planned before that?
I sent you a message of what I plan to do.
Cool. Everfire, are you doing something before it gets within 30 feet of you?
Yeah, so as it comes screaming towards us, the minute it gets within close enough distance, I'm going to. So it's 30 feet. I'll do.
Wouldn't it be a cantrip because you use spiritual weapon?
No, that was my action from that was my action. I still got
bonus
a held action.
Fair enough.
It was a bonus action, but I still have my held action.
Right, but he's pointing out that technically you can't cast two leveled spells as part of the same turn. So if you're planning
Oh, right,
on...
okay.
So whatever you do now would have to be a cantrip or a ranged attack or something along those lines, or a channel divinity.
Okay,
or something.
I'll try Sacred Flame again. That's a dex save for it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
8, that's a fail.
Yay, it failed.
How much damage?
So it,
Let's see if it's enough to
2d8.
piss it off.
9.
9 radiant damage.
Nice.
Where did Natalie go?
Looks like a light bomb. Okay, so as the wyvern opens its mouth to bathe all three of you in fire, what does Tommy do?
I'm going to attempt to cast Catapult, throwing the vial at it. Can I get a dex save?
Oh,
Yes! That's fail.
8 again.
Alright. I mean, this is formality, so it does 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, that should break the bottle.
And what was in that vial?
So, open wide, you son of a bitch. The Lycocyte shard.
Interesting. So, the first thing that happens is as it tries to blast you with fire, the fire gets absorbed. The wyvern looks confused for a moment. And then just piles into the ground. Doesn't even try to slow itself down.
Like at Ragdoll, or are we talking writhing in agony?
Let's see if this answers you. As the hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have to use this actually.
What?
What?
Oh!
As the deadlights rise from it.
Oh dear God.
So that was the amount that you originally lost, plus its own. So yeah. That's a lot of energy.
So I assume that it just drops and then just a flood of dead lights come pouring out of its body.
Uh-huh. As a new purple flame erupts out of burns its way out of its neck.
Yeah, imagine Frank Lanzic's like, holy shit, that worked!
Wow.
Whew.
It's like, way to go, Tommy!
Hell yeah. Pop.
I mean, I know we would go back to the fire if we died, but I'm so glad we didn't die again. I don't think I could end up facing that thing a third time.
Yeah. But mate, you put that thing down in like one strike.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with being fleshy.
Sure, yeah. I did cost us on that one. But still, that is the kind of thing that would have you being celebrated.
Tommy's just gonna walk over to Frank and put his hand on his shoulders, like, don't sell yourself short.
That would be how many.
Couldn't have done it without you helping us out. So
I know, but still, you know what I mean. That's me taking context. You know, it was also kind of my fault for being stupid the first time.
Now, do you guys want to use some of that XP to level up? Or do you want to hold on to it and see what you can buy with it when you get back to Carphenia?
I think we might be better.
buying is tempting.
A level up is tempting.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way,
I mean, we can hold on to it for
You
now.
can hold on for a second.
technically,
Mhm.
14,600 XP would get you all the way to level 14. But
Oh no! Oh, too quick,
Oh, hell yeah!
too fast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Nah, we'll wait.
Yeah, just if you want to level up, go to 6. Actually, wait a minute. Am I looking at that wrong? Yeah, I'm looking at that wrong. Sorry, my bad.
I'll just say, no, that did seem a little too
It's
high.
14,600, not 146,000. Silly me. Yeah, 14,600 would be enough with 600 left over to get you to 6th level. So, yeah. Use the XP to buy nuclear weapons on the black market. No, bad potato.
I mean, to be fair, I technically already have a nuke.
We have access to nukes. We could just harvest them from the various campfires.
We call
Yeah.
them pocket nukes.
But then that should also be kind of considered a last resort because of how much shit it caused the first time.
I mean, absolutely, yes.
But yeah, we don't want to blow ourselves up again.
Yeah.
Namely, we also don't know what it'll do to us if we get caught in the blast radius.
That is true.
I'm pretty sure we're going to end up like our dragon friend here.
What if the dragon respawned?
The environment's already sucked. I don't think nukes will make it any worse.
Well, if there was some sort of renewing source of magical energy, that is possible that the Wyvern could reanimate.
I mean, I assume as long as we have that thing that literally siphons all life stuck in its neck, it's not going to be coming back anytime soon.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Except it caught fire and became a purple bonfire.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, it's dead for now, so let's enjoy that win.
Well,
Blaze out of town at the moment.
What do you think?
Also, this is the fire
Shortly.
breathing kind of wyvern, right? So no poison.
Yeah, it was a fire breather.
Dang.
It's the Dragon Souls Wyvern, not the 5e Wyvern. You know?
Alright.
Dark Souls Wyvern.
Oh, yeah. So, we were debating whether or not to level up or just wait. Up, and she's going again.
She said I'm back, but she's muted. Did you know you're muted?
Moot.
No, I didn't. No, I was muted.
Okay.
I'm back though.
So with 14,000 points, you can level up
Oh my lord!
to 6th.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
We're leveling up quick. I think it's going to be a long while before we level up again. I think.
To be fair, we killed a
Really?
freaking wyvern.
You talk out.
Yeah.
It's
We
a
killed a dragon, Chen.
it's a-
That's kind of impressive.
it's a CR10 creature.
And we did it by basically a Hail Mary.
It did kill us first, you know.
Yes, it did.
We've been hitting it 29
Retaliation.
HP first.
We killed it back.
Officer, it was self-defense.
It
It
was
started it.
We just came back. We just came back for seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so, I guess before we proceed, do you guys want to decide? I think we should... I mean, we could just hold on until we see what's waiting for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we hold on so we can go shopping.
Yeah.
You don't
I
want
mean, we
to
just got level up,
What
so
do
it's
you
not
mean?
like...
Oh, I was just looking at my character sheet thinking, shall I go to Cleric 5 or Paladin 2? Okay, let's hold on.
So
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking... Alright, like, yeah, so let's get this straight. What do you guys think?
I think level
Well,
6 would
So
be
we still
cool.
have some... We'll have some leftover points.
That
yeah.
is true. We have 600 left over.
Well, the problem is is like this is what I'm thinking, right? Like, what if we go and battle some other creature and it kills us and we lose all of these points before we have a chance to level up?
Mm-hmm.
That is true. We have.
And we won't get lucky enough for a revenge kill.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I agree. I actually agree with that.
I say we level up. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, take a long rest. Get all your hit points and spell slots back.
Use those up while you can.
Plus, now I get to be a war mage. So let's go.
Ooh. Nice.
And I'm going dragon.
The
Wow.
the Ascendant Dragon Monk.
Yep.
Sweet. Appropriate. Using the Wyvern's energy to go Path of the Ascendant Dragon.
Yep. So what? As I basically meditate to regain the energy. What? Do I basically get visited by this thing's fucking soul?
What do you think that number represents? You took its life. Literally.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ooh, I've become fucking scary.
I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
Probably Frank even taking on even some element of fucking draconic eyes and maybe some scales. And that shit.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm gonna BS with my next 2 spells. I'm in Silvery Barbs in Fortune's favor.
Nice. Yeah.
I took command.
Nice.
I'm tempted to lean into the whole like death thing, like by going like maybe like Twilight Cleric, or like some sort of is there a
Okay.
because I've got the wisdom.
You've got the
for
wisdom to go into
cleric.
cleric, yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna go that way, it would be either
Or
grave.
you could go Druid and get the spores.
You could, or it would either be grave cleric or death cleric.
Damn it! I wanted it for the dawn. Like, I wanted it for the the zone dawn.
You can be Twilight cleric if you want.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Character-wise, it wouldn't make the most.
I mean, Twilight kinda does. I mean, you know, like the whole death thing, but you're kind of like walking the edge.
It's more
when
dark.
it comes to like light too.
Yeah, it's Twilight is literally the border between light and dark, and that's where you're living right now.
Which would be fitting.
Yeah.
Probably go that way. Probably go that route. Yeah.
Cool. Do you get to pick your domain at level 1 for cleric?
With current, yeah. No, it's level 2. So I'm just,
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
You don't need to worry about it at level 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go. Casting and define domain. Wait, I do get to pick divine domain. It's just I don't get any features from it.
Fair. Alright.
Yeah, there's a dead alligator up the road here. Yeah,
Ooh, I have an initiative 8 now.
there's a dead
Hooray!
alligator here.
Yippee!
What's here? Just saw it.
Yeah, so how does health work again?
Okay. So, yeah. Your hit points
Sure.
are going to go up. Essentially, I
guess it
think
wasn't
by
dead.
1, but let me double check.
Everyone's dead now.
Where is the thing on positioning? There we go. Every level after the first, when they level up, characters increase their base position as follows. Oh, you add your Constitution modifier.
Alright. So I'm at 19 then.
So how much am I at?
Let's see. This is where I find out that I've done it wrong. The previous times too. So your con modifier is +2.
Yep.
And you're currently level. You're going to be level
6.
6. So 12 plus 20. Okay, yeah. I think. All right. So let's follow the logic here. So it says at first level, you start with your Constitution modifier, which for Frank would be 2,
Yep.
plus the maximum value of your hit die, which would be 10.
Yep.
And your current level, which is 1. So that would have been a starting hit HP of 13. But then it says, and I think I didn't take this into account last time, at every level after first, when they level up, characters increase their base position by adding their Constitution modifier to their base position. So, in other words, it would be plus. Yeah, so Frank, yours should be 23. Sorry. Bandit, yours is -1. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. +8.
Plus tough.
+1. Oh, and you got the tough feat as well.
Yeah, so +2 to that.
+2 to that, so +3. So it's 10, and then you get to add you're the tough and your con for the okay, so it's basically just 5 more. So yeah, you'd be at 15.
Yeah, I would just go up by 1.
You literally only go up by 1. Ever. Your con modifier is +1. So it's there 10, and then so 15. Yep, you've only gone up by 1 as well. And Tommy Tonton. 12 plus
Have you
3
been seen
times
today?
5 is 15. You'd be at 27.
Have you been seen today? That was your stuff.
Wait, 27?
Yeah, because previously I calculated it wrong. Sorry.
Okay, that obviously would have changed that last outcome if I did that. It's fine. We still
There you
kicked
go.
his ass. Alright. Not sure if that's good.
Yay. Got Frank's character sheet.
Blaze just went off with her. I'll be back. Oh yeah, we tried to pick up the order from you yesterday.
Apparently, wizards get a healing spell now.
But no, are you gonna be there? How long are you gonna be there for?
I might go Circle of Spores, Druid.
Circle of Spores, Druid.
Radio. When they get back, I'll let them know.
Nice.
Yeah, fungi, and
Fungi.
symbiotic linked fungi tap tap into the cycle of life and death.
Yep. Funky.
Fungi. I'll do that, yeah.
What? So as you rest, basically the sloughing skin around your flesh almost begins to rot.
No. Just become
Or it grows moss on it.
infested with
Bugs
mold.
and mold. Which,
Black mold.
yeah, I guess infested with the J.K. Rowling special.
Yeah. Let's
Also, you can turn it into a moldy raccoon without the melty flesh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Once you get wild shape.
Cool. At second level, I get the things. I just get a level in Druid with nothing really.
I mean, I did some spells.
I get a couple cantrips if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
2 cantrips and spells equal to your spellcasting modifier plus your level, which is your wisdom.
Just left it
Yeah.
there for a bit longer.
Oh, I can give you the stick.
The stick.
The stick. Remember, we got it earlier
Oh, the
with the
shillelagh
axe,
stick.
but we didn't have. Yeah, but we didn't have any druids.
Oh yeah.
So now you can have the stick. You have 2 sticks.
Yeah.
One telling me to kill everything, and one not telling me to kill everything. Hell
Double
yeah.
bunk.
Bonk.
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 Wackish bonkish.
Ooh, naughty whackers bonkers.
Make a bonk attack.
Do. Druid. Spells. 5e. There we go. Cantrip. Infestation is a
God, horrible history somehow is equal measure shit, but also iconic.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong. I mean, it. What do you mean it's shit? Actually, wait. What do you mean it's equal measure shit? It's not shit at all.
No, you know what I mean? Like that kind of, you know
It's
what I
low-
mean? Like trying.
It's low.
Shit.
It's low budget.
Yeah.
I mean, weather show was like
Except for I
that.
did with kind of the room. You know,
Yeah, the
it's
voice
so
kid,
that
you
you
know,
can
it's
kind
kind
of
of like that too.
you can kind of see the seams, but
Mm-hmm.
like goddamn, did they not put in a hell of a lot of effort?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, frostbite as well.
You think frostbite and infestation?
Did I make a? Did I make a
It was a
movie?
good combination.
Did I make a movie about it? Like actual Horrible Histories movie?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm rambling.
Hi, Ramblin'.
Ramble.
What happened?
I used to have a hard
Also, I forget what the staff of the woodlands does.
She said no.
Okay.
So when you get the opportunity, Anthony, you can tell him.
Staff of the Woodlands. Why is it come out? Nah. Oh, it's because I put spell. That's my fault. There we go. Has some fun abilities, including being able to just turn it into a tree. Just tree.
Ooh. When I learn to fly, I can make Bandit fly, and they can just drop a tree on people.
Bandit
Or if
carry
you
a tree.
If you learn something like the tree stride ability, plant the thing as a tree and
You have to know where you're going.
just leave.
Make like a tree and leaf.
Yeah.
So,
So,
animal friendship. Oh, he can awaken. He can make more friends.
Indeed, you can.
Let's go find some raccoons.
Hopefully, not ones that are.
Diagnosis of existential crisis for Bandit.
Yeah.
What? Of having more of his own kind become like him without someone even trying.
That's his. As far as I'm aware, his entire family was awakened, wasn't it? Or were they not?
They weren't elevated.
They were just regular old raccoons.
Yeah, he was only able to communicate because he himself is a raccoon.
He could speak raccoon. Gotcha.
So their brains weren't as developed as his was because of the spell.
Yeep. Okie dokie. They were just normal, says Bandit.
Yeah.
Well, I think she's just
Normal old raccoons.
she has lost 4 of her friends this week as well.
Alright, so once we're all set, we'll head out.
Yep, I'm just waiting for updated character sheets from Bandit and Everfire.
Hmm.
Does anybody
Yes.
need help?
Which, yeah, out of anything, I think Bandit can basically bitch out the party in Raccoon. And none of us will be able to tell.
This is also true. But does anybody need help with their character sheets?
Russell?
I'm okay.
Cool.
Garrison, you must sheet.
Yeah, I know you did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if
Well, mine was very simple because I went to level 2 Paladin, so there wasn't really a huge lot to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would
When your friend went to Valentine.
Oh, now you get the smites.
send it?
When you reach level
It's okay.
When you reach level 3 in Paladin, that will be when thing gets interesting.
Why?
That's when she gets her oath.
That's when what?
That's when she gets her oath.
Ah, yes.
Be interesting to see which way she goes with it.
It would.
Yeah, it'll depend what happens between now and then. I'm just sending you the character sheet, Anthony. Sorry, I had to download it.
Who knows, maybe we'll kill another wyvern and you'll get to find out sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Though, personal vote, let's not fuck with another wyvern like that. We only got fucking lucky.
I don't think Anthony would do that to us twice. Hopefully.
No, that would be boring.
Next time, I'll be an actual
There's
dragon.
going to be a whole new horrible monster to fight next time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would think that. I don't know about you, but I would imagine to a DM, just having the pot to just go crunch is probably not very satisfying.
It's not. It's more fun when it's.
I mean, unfortunately, some DMs do like that.
Some, but I'm not them.
Yeah, I've unfortunately had a couple DMs who seem to enjoy watching other players get murdered.
Yeah, they're power trippers. They're not in it for the story. They're in it for the power trip. Yeah.
And surprise,
My one DM, I had to make sure I built my character to escape.
And surprise, surprise, their campaigns tend to be a flash in the pan.
Yeah. I mean, me and a friend completely derailed one DM's campaign because she kept trying to murder us. So we started murdering everything else first.
Sometimes the players can make their own game of it, just frustrating those kind of DMs. Yeah.
Until they just scream "fuck it" and shuts the server.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's like we had a druid who had to detect traps, and there's traps in the tower. She expected us to go in. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to burn it down. Like, don't you care about the hostage? No, I do not care about the hostage. I didn't know there was a hostage.
The hostage that you've only just mentioned now to stop me burning down the tower? No.
Yeah, then
It's like, you told me there are bad people in there. There's also traps, and fire burns.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine after that DM was pissed.
And charm.
Yeah, a wee bit.
Sometimes people do stick with a bad DM because it's the only game in town, or the only game that they're aware of anyway. They'd rather have a bad game than no game, you know?
Yeah. I know someone I follow on YouTube said, no D&D is better than bad D&D.
I believe that's common sentiment. Are you talking about Drake?
Drake?
Yep.
Okay.
Den of the Drake.
Basically, he's a cringe dragon.
A cringe dragon?
No, he's not a cringe dragon. He's a dragon that collects cringe.
Exactly.
So
He collects.
we're not talking about a mediocre rapper here.
No.
Okay.
No. Not that Drake.
And he has an ever-suffering cobalt slave.
Worth checking out?
I mean, don't all dragons? Yeah, his content is good.
Yeah. Especially for the insane shit he manages to find.
I like insane shit.
Yeah, he does like a lot of the RPG horror stories.
Nice.
I sometimes interpret some of those horror stories as a ways to try and avoid doing certain habits, to try and, get ahead of certain things. Not take them at face value, but,
You watch it as a how not to play D&D guide, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to play an ego, don't try to be an insufferable dickhead.
Yeah, watching his videos is one of the reasons why I don't play paladins the way normal people play paladins.
Fair. Anyway, character sheets are all in. Bandit, could you roll for your Wand of Orcus recharges?
Sure. A D4 plus 3.
Hey, also, before we go, I'm going to take some of these wyvern scales.
Sorry?
Full charge.
What did you say about the wyvern scales?
Yeah, I said before we go, I wanted to scrape some of these wyvern scales off of them.
Okay. You want to carve some dragon hide off the corpse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, dragonhide is some good material.
Yeah. If you... Yeah. The wyvern's hide is going to, if you're able to turn it into armor, would give an AC of 18. It's equivalent to plate mail. Which is nice.
I mean, I'm already there with AC, but I could pick somebody else up with some armor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I could do with some armor. My armor class is 16. I need to do better as a paladin.
I could do with some armor. My AC is 19.
Silly. Anyway.
So yeah, Frank wakes up, feels a little strange, and well, when he exhales, he kind of notices that he's kind of now able to breathe smoke.
You haven't gotten out of the habit of breathing, then, huh?
Well, that kind of restful kind of exhale.
Yeah.
When Jabba Tran.
I hear you.
Are you okay there? I don't think smoke is commonly breathed.
Yeah, when you kind of look at him, yeah, Frank now has scales around his body, and his eyes look more draconic.
Oh, and you don't normally look like that. You okay?
Yeah. Somehow I feel a lot more power, a bit more rare.
Frankly, I feel great, he says.
Frankly, I feel great, mate.
Get it? Frankly? Frank?
Yeah. Very well. I'm not going to question it.
Indeed. Yeah.
Gotcha. Though I've noticed, you guys trying to scrape off some of that stuff?
What?
The scales?
You're trying to scrape your own scales off?
No, someone else.
I think he means the wyvern.
Yeah, someone else trying to scrape off scales of the wyvern.
Well, he's not just taking off scales, he's cutting off hide with scales on it.
Mm.
He's skinning the dragon, basically.
Yeah. Do you want a hand up there?
What wyvern, by the way, is only large. It's like the size of a horse. Perhaps a Clydesdale, perhaps a Clydesdale, but it's still not massive.
Yeah. Oh, if it still stands.
Yeah.
Nah, that should be good. And once I'm good, I guess we can get going.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I guess that gamble did kind of pay off.
You're now taking credit for stealing that deadlight.
Don't get me wrong. Better check the balance before cashing a check like that, but still a win to win.
Okay.
See? And that's why I go cardless.
Cardless?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about checks, because they bounce.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway.
I'm just saying, I can't remember the last time I actually touched a check.
No, me neither. I think it was when I was in America, actually.
Yeah, I think like
Brits don't
12 years ago?
Brits don't usually use checks anymore. But anyway,
to
to
the
infinity
city
and beyond. Yeah. A few more hours walk, and you find yourself coming back towards the cemetery just south of Carfenia.
Remember when we just woke up around here, just trying to figure out what the hell is happening.
Well, that's a good comparison point.
You know,
Compare how we work to how we now.
yeah.
Time flies. See how much we've changed.
Yeah.
Let's see how far we've come.
Yeah, I'm just. I know it's a Hail Mary, but I'm just hoping if my daughter's still alive or something, or at least in my kind of position.
Right. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna check in a bit
That's fair.
as he makes his way over and just starts chatting talking to the wall
Fair enough.
or talking to the thing.
As you are talking to the last resting place of your family, you see, or first of all, you hear and then see somebody digging into one of the graves.
What are you doing?
Oh, hello. Digging.
And why?
Why do you think?
That's why I asked.
To get
Please tell me why.
To get to the bodies, of course.
No, these bodies are... Oh, you can't be doing that. That's just plain rude.
Rude?
Yes.
They don't mind. They're dead. Real dead. And sometimes the new dead have bits that go missing and they need new bits.
Would the ghost be around?
Oh, that's a good point. At the end of your long rest, you should have met another ghost.
Maybe I meet it here.
Fair. Yeah, the ghost that's hanging around, watching his grave being dug up, seems to be a forge master, a smith. Particularly good with smithing tools, athletics checks, stuff like that.
I'll take athletics.
Sweet.
That grave you're digging is the final resting place of a very good blacksmith, and that's not the enemy you want to make.
Blacksmith, you say?
Yes.
Should have strong arms then. He keeps digging.
It's Frank hearing this, like.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone in you, that Frank, Eva, and Tommy would all hear it.
Yeah, you would see him getting pissed off.
Yeah, Frank would come over and it's like, who are you? Does this person look like he's like in our kind of undead state, or
Yes.
does he look alive?
He looks hollow. Yeah.
It's like, holy shit. Okay. How the hell did you survive?
I
I
didn't.
mean, we got lucky.
No one did.
Yeah, but you're still here.
Not the only one.
Yeah. So how the hell did you end up out here?
What do you mean? I came out here to dig up more bodies.
any particular reason, or is it just to
Spare parts.
pass time? Spare parts?
Yeah. Sometimes people lose bits. I give them new bits. For a price,
So,
of course.
Alright. Frank, trying to understand, but not being funny. Not exactly.
Like
Not
your
exactly medically funny.
like his face, for example. Want a new
Yeah.
face?
You want to get treated with respect, right?
Want to get what?
As an undead, you want to get treated with respect. Correct?
I'd rather get treated with gold.
Well, you could argue that gold is a form of respect.
Oh yeah. Lasts longer
So
too.
treat these
Gold's going to
guys with
do
this-
for you in this place anyway. What
Well,
can you buy out here?
It's not really gold anymore, is it? It's them little light orb things. Deadlights, I think they call them.
Yeah.
That's the currency these days.
So,
You looking to spend some? Got some
well,
lovely legs back at the house. Some arms too, if you're interested. Pretty sure I've got a face of 3 as well for that one. One with no face.
why would we want random body parts?
Well, just in case you lose your own, you know. Spares. Stitch him on, good as new. Bandit would be scowling.
Would Bandit be able to actually scowl?
That's true.
He would visibly look pissed off. I'll rephrase it.
With your featureless bone face.
Body language.
Fair.
Yeah, fair. That was not me trying to be.
What
that
does-
wasn't me trying to be picky.
No. That was a good call. Good shout.
It's a good call.
Everfiremoth, what do you reckon of all of this? Being the cleric and all.
Well, I think it's very sus, and it's also very weird. She's having serious deja vu to when we were here before, and we also saw someone digging in a grave.
They were digging their way out though, weren't they? Sort of.
Yeah.
Different
Oh.
sort of ghoulish behaviour.
Yes. So she's going to say, these deadlights. So where have you been getting them then? Exactly.
People die, don't they?
Is there some sort of supply that you know about?
Is there some sort of what?
Supply that you know about? Is there some kind of, extra large fire somewhere that's burning that you've seen?
I just trade. People bring me lights, I give them stuff. Mostly body parts.
How do you trade the lights? How do you catch them?
But they're... Alright. Guess you've never done this before, eh? Alright, I'll show you. And he puts his hand on
Yeah,
his...
well,
Sorry?
very new to all this.
He puts his hand on his chest, and you see a faint glow under his fingers. And as he pulls his hand away, he closes his fingers around an orb of eerie light. See? You can just take them out when you need them. And he just puts it back in.
Okay. And this timing is just getting weirder and weirder. So if you're here, does that mean there's actually a population?
Mm-hmm. There is indeed.
And where is this population, if we might ask?
California.
Into the city. So if we go further into the city, we'll find it. How have people managed to protect themselves against the rain? That's one issue that we've had a lot.
City's full of houses.
Are there still some houses standing, some buildings standing?
Wouldn't count all of them
I
as.
didn't know that there was some buildings standing.
Wouldn't count all of them as standing. Good number of them are
Right.
buried. Still there though.
So if people dug down to find the houses, then people have dug down and found the old buildings.
All gone in through the top.
Hmm.
You'll
Well, heck. I mean, good possibility that my house might be still where it is.
Don't be surprised if it ain't. Maybe you'll find something similar nearby. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the city was destroyed. But there's enough ruins and crannies that people can still call home, if you know what I mean.
I'm more referring to what was in the basement of my house.
Excuse me. More referring to what? Sorry?
I'm more wondering about the basement of my house.
Well, if it was all closed up, it might be buried but still intact. If any doors were open, though. Or even if they weren't. Lava,
It's like, okay.
lava might have got in.
Yeah, it's like, okay. And yeah, Frank visibly has a bit more hope. Because that gives a good possibility that of his daughter still being around.
But trapped in a basement possibly for days. Unable to...
I don't know, well, maybe she mutated, maybe his daughter mutated as well. You know, became like hollow.
Yeah. Or a vampire.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Frank is kind of hoping that isn't the case.
What is Bandit thinking? Oh no, Evers looking for their old temple. Bandit would try to get the blacksmith god's attention and take it to his side. The blacksmith looks confused and then realizes that you can not only hear it but see it, and follows you.
Are you okay with what that with what that man is doing? Digging up your body and using it for spare parts.
Oh, if someone's finding a use for it, I certainly ain't.
Okay, I just wanted to see what the ghost felt.
It's just a bit weird, you know, watching yourself get dug up. It's not myself though anymore, is it?
I mean,
This is me now.
that is true.
A lost soul
I wanted-
wandering around an ashen plain.
Yes. I suppose I don't know what that feels like, but yeah, I imagine it would feel weird. I just wanted to make sure before I did anything hasty.
What kind of hasty? Are you thinking of killing him?
Maybe.
There's too many dead already. We don't need any more.
Or at least a strong threat.
You know, I always thought there would be some bright light when I died. That I would follow to some sort of afterlife. But there was no light.
Well, there were some bright lights.
You can't talk to the ghost.
Oh, sorry.
Just darkness. And that horrible acid rain.
It even affects you.
Well, no, not really. I can feel it pass through me, and I can see the effect it has on anyone caught in it. Don't hurt me, though.
I'm sorry for taking your time for this chat. I'll leave you be.
Pleasure to talk to someone for once. You know, I really would like to move on. If you know of a way I could do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. I don't want to be stuck here and watching people mutilate my body. But what else can I do?
I might know someone.
Yeah?
They're in the main group over there. I'll go grab them when I can.
Oh. Did I, Which one is it? Maybe I can talk to him.
You wouldn't be able to talk to them.
I think I know a way.
I assume that way is possessing, right?
Are you asking him or me?
Are you thinking of possessing them?
Oh. That sounds a bit bad. No, I was planning on just moving into their body for a bit. And, you know.
And what do you think possessing is?
That's when you take something and keep hold of it.
It's still it's still the same if it's temporary.
But I'm not.
Anyway,
I wouldn't consider her body mine. I just want to talk to her.
Yes, I can talk to her for you. I can talk to them for you, and I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Okay, leave.
Yeah, and Bandit would just silently join and let you have the conversation.
Yeah, Frank would be the first kind of notice. It's like, what's going on, Bandit?
Just checking if the ghost was fine with his body getting dug up.
It's a little bit weird.
It's a little bit weird, and that's a direct quote.
So, what does it want you to do?
When you help me pass on, that's what I want.
He wants help with passing on.
Okay. Any ideas where to start with that?
I assumed the cleric. I assumed I was going to ask Eva for help with that respect.
Fair enough.
Eva, huh? She looks like one of them moth cultists.
So, what is your ghost friend saying?
I mean, I would describe it as a cult, but I've met the god, so.
Oh, it really is a Lord of Light, then, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's not complete bullshit.
Yeah, it's an arsehole.
Oh.
The Lord of...
Well, that's not very good, is it? You don't want to be following. You don't want to be worshipping an arsehole.
That's at least my personal opinion of that thing.
Well,
Anyway,
I suppose there is one good thing about arseholes.
Was it only?
They're good for getting rid of shit.
Oh, they just made a shit joke.
Yeah,
Ah,
it was a shit joke about shit.
Well, if you shush, they're doing something.
Right.
For a second, I want to think for a second. I'll sort this out for you. Don't worry.
Do you want me to help?
John. You need me to do anything, Bandit?
It'd be fine. Yes. That would. Do you know how to help a ghost pass on into the afterlife? I assume you'd want another
out
one.
of character. Out of character, she doesn't. Yeah, out of character, she definitely
Yeah.
doesn't. But in character, she probably wouldn't admit that. So, she would go, of course. I have such a firm and true connection to the Lord of Light. If I just pray to the Lord of Light, I'm sure the Lord of Light will take this, whatever poor soul wants to pass on, and it will all be fine.
Name's Colm.
The name is Colm.
Yeah, Colm.
Holm. Okay. So Eva will do her special praying gestures, and she will kneel, and she'll praise the Lord of Light, and she'll say, Lord of Light, please accept this poor soul, allow this poor soul to leave this plane and move on to the afterlife in your most holy grace and radiance. Amen.
Make a religion check.
I've been rolling so badly today. Anyone want to give me guidance or anything like that? Can I give myself guidance?
Yeah. Turns out you can. I didn't think you could, but it turns out you can. You just touch yourself. 8.
Yes. I cannot roll well today. I cannot.
The ghost of Colm the Smith becomes visible to all of you. Well, this ain't what I had in mind. They're still translucent, but they're now visible in the material plane.
Ever?
Backfired entirely. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I tap
Maybe I should
into...
pray harder.
Yeah. Ever, do you think if I tap into spiritual energy, I may help strengthen your connection or something?
Yes. Look, hold my hands. Everyone, hold my hands. Let's gather around in a circle. Everyone, hold each other's hands and pray.
As the
Repeat after me.
The ghost
and
holds
she'll
out
say-
the ghost holds out its hands to be held too. Is anyone going to take the ghost?
Oh no! Can the ghost go into the center, please?
Oh, okay.
We're praying for the ghost, and we can all see the ghost now. Then I guess.
Yeah, all of you and hear them.
Yeah.
Please,
Even Tommy.
Cole, move into the center of the circle, and we will pray for your salvation and forgiveness and ascension to the light.
Forgiveness?
Um,
What do you think I've done?
For anything naughty you may have done, I don't know. Maybe you were mean to somebody once. Listen,
You think that's
it doesn't
why I didn't
matter.
get passed it on?
We all
Because I was mean to someone once.
please.
I think it might be...
No, I don't know.
I think it's some sort of traditional type of thing when it comes to something like this. I think.
I haven't been mean to anyone ever. I've been a good lad all my life. And
I
Okay,
ain't
well, you evidently deserve to pass on in that case. Please move into the centre and
I'm in
let
the
us
cen-
pray for you.
I'm in the center, I think. I mean, why don't you if you don't think I'm in the center, then why don't you just move the center and come around me?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Frank will, join hands with someone else to, complete the circle.
Okay, so Bandit and Tommy, are you holding hands with Frank and Eva, forming a circle around the ghost?
Nah, I'm dead.
No, I'm good. What about Bandit?
I feel like Bandit would begrudgingly do it.
Okay.
You were the one who wanted to help the ghost in the first place. I mean, I think you kind of have to. You're
He doesn't
obliged.
want to pray. He offloaded the task to the religious nut. He offloaded the task to the religious person for a reason.
Okay, let's all pray. Okay, and then she will do the same thing again, but just twice as loudly, and she will also at the same time. Uh, I guess guidance is probably still up.
Aye.
In which case, she'll also make a light.
Yeah,
Which is also a cantrip.
Frank would almost close his eyes and almost put himself into a meditative state to, tap into the spiritual energy.
Okay. Do you want to make a religion check?
Yep.
Or do you just want to give the help action to Eva?
I'm going to give the help action to Ever.
There we go.
She has a better chance than I do.
Go for it, Eva.
Do I roll one more time, or do I roll with ADV?
Roll with ADV. There we go. The clouds open up and a shaft of light shines down on Colm the Smith. And he goes, oh, wow, so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my.
Anytime.
The ghost is moving up in the shaft and fading as he does so. Praise the Lord of Light. And he's gone. And then it begins to rain.
Cool.
Going,
Oh, crap.
shit. Yeah, Frank was for that fucking tree. Yeah, heading for any kind of cover.
Heading for any kind of cover. Do you want to go into one of the mausoleums?
Yeah. And it's like,
So they were buried houses. Let's all crouch down in one of the buried things.
You'd have to run to the
You
city.
can see.
You'd have to run to the
Yeah.
city.
Okay.
he's like,
Let's
everyone
go to a mausoleum then, in that case. We'll squeeze in.
3 points of acid damage as you duck inside.
3 points, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But luckily this particular tomb is open. The grave robber runs inside with you, looking a little worse for wear. Steam rising from his dirty blazer.
Yeah. So still standing.
Better than I ever did.
Okay, so spiritual energy irritates the clouds. That's something to be noted.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds good. Hey, Since we're all stuck in here until the rain stops, can I interest you in anything? Got a few bits and pieces that I carry around for a rainy day.
Unless you got anything that's able to boost native strength, I'm not very interested.
You have something to boost your strength, eh? Well, let's see what I got here. No, that's for healing. Block and tackle might help you lift stuff up, but I don't really carry that around with me. Oh wait. Well, there is this crowbar, but you know, I can't use that. But that would
What?
a crowbar. You know, helps you get a bit more
Crowbar.
leverage when you're trying to pry stuff open, like tombs and stuff.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
It would give you an advantage on athletics checks.
Hmm.
Oh, there's also this. Oh shit! It's not. All right, hold on. He ducks back out in the rain for a moment, taking another 3 points of damage. Comes back looking even worse, but holding a big chunk of metal with a pair of handles on it. This really helps when you're trying to break down doors that are a bit tougher. And gives you a boost to your strength while you're using it. And if somebody else helps you, it's even easier. Now, since I had to go back out in the wet to get it, I'd really appreciate it if you bought it off me. $250 if you don't mind.
I'm gonna hold out my hand. Like, how about no, and just cast Cure Wounds on him?
Just cast Cure Wounds on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, Frank's like, yeah, I'm more talking about boosting, native strength. The ability to naturally lift things and
The podle will ram when you're using it, gives you a +4 bonus to your strength check.
Also, he gets 10 hit points back. So,
well, I feel much better now. How much do I owe you for that?
it's fine.
Now,
I didn't really want to see you keel over.
Well, it's awfully nice of you, but I can't let a good deed go unrewarded. Here, and he pulls out one of his deadlights. Have this.
Okay.
Take it from him.
I mean, he seems good if I take it from him, right?
Yeah.
Because again, I don't kind of want him dying. All right. Yeah, sure. I'll accept it. Thank you.
You get to add 10 to your personal tally.
Also, I'm gonna advise you to just stay in here and wait for the rain to stop.
Yeah, I'll do that. Well, at least if I don't sell it, I'll get to keep using it myself. How about a lamp? Any of you could use a lamp? I know I sometimes find it difficult getting around in the dark. No?
We don't need a lamp. I can create a light whenever I like, thanks to the Lord of Light.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
My eyesight's actually naturally strong, so I can actually see further in the dark than everybody.
Oh, isn't that nice of you? Isn't that nice for you? That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
and to be fair, technically, if I want, I can make something glow like a light.
So I don't suppose you'd be needing a tinderbox or torches or anything like that, neither. Tough crowd.
Mm. Well, I mean, to be fair, we've been at this for a minute.
Yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately, my skill set doesn't heavily rely on equipment.
there is one thing that I've been keeping just in case I need it myself. He pulls out a smooth, round stone. See this stone? It's special it is.
Yeah.
This can strip away, this can cure you of any of the maddening effects that sometimes plague the peoples since the fall.
Oh, Bandit, you need that.
Oh, fine.
Well, I mean, I think the bandit has a little different than a plague.
I like what I am currently.
Just a wee bit different.
But your face is gone.
Yeah. Are you more referring to that thing where if we get too close to someone that's still alive, the brain basically goes feral?
No. Although, yeah, that can happen too. I just mean, sometimes when people, die and then come back again, they come back a bit wrong. This stone can reverse those effects and make you alright again.
What do you mean by wrong?
Well,
Well, Mary, I think
I had
Orcus-
this cousin, see, who died and came back again, and he couldn't stop his brain from just talking at him in these strange whispering voices over and over again, telling him all sorts of things, crazy things, fascinating things, boring things even. They just wouldn't stop. But he got one of these stones, see? And he used it. And now he's fine. No more voices.
Was this before the fall or after the fall?
After, of course. No one had a problem with coming back before.
So you can't see her hitched up down there.
Um,
Okay.
Huh. I mean, we've died a handful of times and our minds seem to be intact.
You haven't had any, they call it the hollowing.
You okay?
None of you have come back with, like, dulled senses or weakened attributes or strange markings on your skin.
No.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of.
Well then,
Though,
you must be lucky.
though our deaths more or less came from being, beaten to death.
Yeah, doesn't really matter how you die. In fact, sometimes the more traumatic it is, the more likely it is that you'll come back with your head not screwed in right, you know?
Yeah, last time I died, I basically got disemboweled by a wyvern.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen him flying about. How's he doing?
Taking the map.
Shoved Lycosite down his throat.
You got Lycosite?
No.
You had Lycosite and you just threw it down the throat of a wyvern? What the hell did you go and do that for? If we had Lycosite, we could go back to where we was. Happy. Free. Special.
Do you not think relying on that shit is part of the reason why we're in this mess?
No. And look, everyone tried as best they could to stop that volcano. Best we can do now is find some Lycosite and try and put things back. With that kind of power, we could uncover our houses. We could bring our dead back. Proper. Not these half-alive things. We could bring back Misra.
We're kind of working on a way of doing that.
Good, good. You should. Keep at it.
You know that whole shaft of light thing?
Yeah, I saw that. It happens every so often, usually right before it rains.
We've been tasked with potentially taking on creatures of the dark, and apparently if we get rid of enough of them, we can essentially free up areas. Basically return the light to them.
How'd you go about getting rid of the dark?
Oh, we make a light. You'll make a light.
Well, that is a bit annoying. Ugh. Alright, put it out.
I can make more of them if you want.
No.
She's going to cast fairy fire.
He fails. What colour are you going to make him?
Pink.
Well, why am I glowing? I don't like this. What'd you do to me?
It won't last long, don't worry. But you look very pretty. I like it.
Yeah, Frank's like, I think it's a spell.
Nah. I had enough of this. Turn it off. Take it off, or I'm leaving. I'd rather take my chances with the rain than being here with you lot.
Is fairy fire concentration? Is it just a timed thing?
Or is it something she can actually dismiss?
That's what I'm looking up. Fire.
Because after all, some spells do straight up say that you can dismiss the effect.
It's concentration. You can drop it.
It's concentration, so I can just drop it. Yeah, I'll drop it. I'll go. There you go.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right. Well, one good deed deserves another, I suppose. Have this for taking that stuff off me. It was horrible. And he hands you...
She was the one who put it on.
He hands you a strange flask.
Okay.
Oh, a flask. Okay, I don't know what is in the flask. What's in here?
Good elf.
What?
good health.
Good health.
Good health. Ah, potion of healing, maybe.
Yeah. You jumped to that quick. I was hoping you would at least think for a little while that it was booze. You know. To your good health.
Yeah, he could be. That could be what he's referring to as good health.
Yeah.
Well, if he's got some rum as well, she wouldn't say no. Or whiskey or something.
Would we technically have a sense of taste anymore?
Probably not, no. Probably can't get drunk anymore either. But basically this is this is a healing flask. Estus flask it's called in Dark Souls.
Fair enough.
At this point in the game, you could drink from it up to 3 times, and as a bonus action, and each time you drink from it, you regain half of your base hit points.
Hmm.
All right. Cool.
So, like, it goes up with proficiency?
There are 3 drafts at 5th level. Actually, no. Sorry, there's 4 drafts at 5th level. You get 5 when you go up to 10th level, and there are 6 drafts per flask at 17th level.
All right.
There are 3 drafts per long rest, yeah?
4 at this point. 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. Giving half a base HP.
Yeah.
And it's an action to drink, is it?
Bonus.
Or bonus action?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Makes it useful for drinking during combat. If you can find a few more of these, then it'll definitely help you survive combat better.
Yeah, sure will.
I'll basically survive the
onto
acid rain.
my thing.
Sorry?
Or hell, even survive the acid rain.
Yeah. Alright.
Because it will allow us to outpace the damage output.
Indeed. Alright, so let's put a pin in it here with you hiding in the mausoleum from the acid rain. We'll pick it up from there next time we play. And I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. And that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get more videos like this, and even join our community using the link in the description below. And even if you don't, it was a joy to have you here. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good game.